Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom, where basketball lives forever. Here in GOAT James Kingdom, we attack the GOAT debate head on, where we challenge all Michael Jordan fans and all LeBron detractors to who is the GOAT of basketball. You can catch us every Sunday noon Eastern Time, right here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel, for the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. Also, we go live Friday nights with the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer, where you catch special shows and content as a GOAT James Kingdom follower and subscriber. Also, check out the GOAT James Kingdom membership, where you can get exclusive content.
And with Lisa Salters.
Yeah, Mike, he just said he's tired. What was this one like for you, Jayson?
Celtics and Lakers, atmosphere was incredible. Great regular season game. You know, that's what the fans want to see. Great players on both sides. A lot of fun.
You guys opened it up in the third. They made it interesting in the fourth. Just how were you able to close it out?
Just staying with it. It's the NBA guys are talented. They're going to make shots. They're going to go on runs. How do you respond? And we did a great job of that tonight.
You held them to just 13 points in that third quarter. What were you doing defensively?
Just competing, being on the string, on the same page. We missed Drew. Drew's first game back in a while. We're a totally different team when Drew's out there. There's so many things he does on both ends that may not always show up on the stat sheet, but we're so much better when Drew's out there.
We talk so much about what LeBron is doing at his age. What about Uncle Al Horford guarding LeBron, guarding Luka in his 18th season?
Yeah, Al's the best teammate I ever had. You know, the ultimate professional, the best teammate, the guy that showed me the way when I was 19 when I came into the league. You know, so much of what I've been able to accomplish is because I've been around him. So we wouldn't be who we are without Al.
Some new faces in this rivalry, but the rivalry continues. Just what's it mean now that both teams are contenders? What's it mean to be a part of it?
Oh, it's an honor. The history and tradition, all the legends that wore these uniforms, that competed in these battles. NBA is a better place when the Lakers and Celtics are good.
Blessings, y'all. Welcome to the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. Y'all know we go live every Sunday noon Eastern time to talk about the GOAT conversation. And obviously, we're talking about basketball in general. Thank you for joining us on another great Sunday afternoon. As you guys know, we are here to do the best that we can do with the content that exists on the YouTube streets. Last night's game was a phenomenal game as the Lakers did not able to keep their streak going. And the Celtics were able to show and prove why they are the champions of the NBA and why they're going to defend their title this year. And everybody have good hopes for them to defend their title. But we're here with our normal panel. B. Lee will not be with us here today, ladies and gentlemen, as he is going to be taking care of some personal matters. So shout out to B. Lee. Hope all is well on your end. And but we got our normal guys here as usual. We got Craig in the building. What up, Craig?
Yo, what's good? What's good? Afternoon, morning, I should say. I got to get used to this hour.
You lost. Yes, we lost the hour. Everybody lost the hour last night because of this.
I was gonna say, what the hell?
Yeah, it is a little different. I should have told you guys about it, but you should have been paying attention. But more than likely, you guys were out here celebrating the Lakers' loss last night, except for me.
Yeah, definitely.
John. What up, John? How you
They
doing?
lost because I fell asleep. The last thing I remember was LeBron getting an air one. And he getting the air one, and then I'm wake up. It's 12 o'clock, and I'm like, God,
That's hilarious,
I had
bro.
to check my
That's
parlay, yo.
Oh my God, bro. That's funny, man. So what up, King John? You all right, brother? How we doing
Yeah, I'm
today?
all good, man. I had, it was certain fans I hadn't heard from in a while because the Lakers had been winning so much
Mm-hmm.
that they hadn't messaged me in so long. I forgot they even existed. So when they lost to Boston, it was just I got so much attention last night. It was just like, wow, where y'all been at? I mean, what's going
Oh,
on? I just said what's up to some of my old friends I hadn't talked to in a while.
that's
He's on
that.
vacation.
Well, let's move right on along to one of those guys who's been around and couldn't wait to actually send you a message. T Perfect's in the building. What up, T Perfect?
What's up, guys?
How did your night go last night, sir? Pause.
Fantastic. Lakers got destroyed, and LeBron's injured, so that's a wrap.
Oh my God, look at that. You're so happy LeBron got hurt, aren't you?
Oh, fantastic. It's great to
It's that
hear
man
about it.
got 50,000 total points.
Now I can appreciate him without everyone glazing him. He's in a great spot. Nothing left to prove. No, we don't have to hear about him every day. It's going to be great. We can talk about other things.
We can talk about other things. There's other things to talk about. What do you want to talk about?
We can talk about the league. We can talk about other players. Talk about the MVP race. We can talk about playoff positioning. Everything. Everything's
Okay.
wide open now.
Hey,
Okay,
Travis,
so matter of fact, go
hey,
ahead. John.
Travis, it's no MVP race. And,
Oh, yeah, I don't believe that.
I mean, it's no
Joker all day, baby. Let's go.
Joker. I mean, I'm sorry. Anybody, and this goes to me. Anybody who thought SGA was the MVP, Joker showed you that I can play on your level. I can do things you can do, but you can't do things I can do. I can do 30, 20, and 20. You couldn't do that to save your
He
life.
had 2 games and won.
So, hey, if Joker don't win MVP this year, he's never going to win it again.
No, if the only way Shai can win it still is if the Oklahoma wins 70 games. They got to win 70 games. There's no way they're going to have a team win 70 games and not one player from that team win MVP.
That means they can't have more than 2 losses the rest of the
That's
season.
what I'm saying. They got to win 70 games for him. That's the only way he could win an MVP is if they win 70 games because they got to give it to the team. There's only 2 other teams done it, and when Golden State done it, Steph was MVP, and when the Bulls done it, Jordan was MVP. So would it be only right to keep the tradition?
They're not going to win 70 games. What are they at 10? They're at like 10 losses right now. You think they're going to go like 18-2?
They're 11 losses, so 2 more
11
losses.
losses.
2 more losses. They the most max they can win is 69 at that point.
Well, they're going to lose tonight to the GOAT, right?
Well, no, now that you say that, right? I mean, you said you would like to talk about this. We can definitely discuss this. This afternoon, the OKC Thunder at 1 p.m., which is basically within the next 50 minutes, will be facing off against the Denver Nuggets. So you will have SGA versus Jokic and his Nuggets team, and we will see, obviously, this is going to be a statement game for both guys who want to make the actual MVP contention. If we really go to it, I mean, that 30, 20, and 20 game should put Joker ahead of, obviously, SGA, but there's still a good, 20 games left to go. There's a lot of games that can be played, right? We don't know what SGA can do. It is a close race still, but it is obviously being led by Joker. That is hard to, argue when somebody goes up for 30, 20, and 20 in a game that they actually needed him to play that well as well. So
Yeah, it was an overtime game.
yeah.
So the only reason I think it's close.
Well, so
Only reason I think it's a close race because Joker is allowing it to be a close race. I really believe Joker's playing on that level that he's allowing this to be a close race, and he's not really even allowing it. It's the media who's allowing it because dude was he averaging a triple double. He's averaging a triple double now, right?
That
He
game
is,
was
yeah.
so fun.
I guess so. Yeah.
It's a historical season.
Yes, and that's
Exactly.
my point.
I kind of agree with Teresa here. I do believe that they're gonna kind of slight Joker because they kind of slighted SGA last year, and because this will be Joker's 4th MVP and 3rd in a row. Which how many of these writers?
I wrote an
are
I
willing
agree.
3 in a row.
Yeah, he won in 20. No, it wouldn't be. You're right. He wouldn't
No,
be
Embiid won last year.
no,
Embiid won it the year before.
This would be 4 and 5 years. My bad. Okay, you're right.
He did the
4 and
LeBron.
5
Like I
years.
said, he's doing the LeBron right now.
Only him and Bill Russell has done something to that effect, and that would be. I mean, again, that would be crazy. He is but dominant. But today's game is very important. It is at 1 p.m. So if you guys want to go watch that game, you're more than welcome to watch it. But again, Travis thinks you guys care about this. I want to know how much you guys really care enough to give to today's program at 1 p.m. more views than last night's game, because I guarantee you last night's game was probably the highest rated game on television.
They had seats for $40,000. I'm a basketball fan, so of course I like all the games. Let's watch it. I mean, I like the Detroit game the other day. I'm into basketball. That's what I am, but it's not gonna get more views than the Dallas game with the Lakers or the Boston game with the Lakers. It's not gonna happen.
But you did you hear what Tatum said though? When he mentioned, he said it's good for the league to have the Lakers and the Celtics winning.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Exactly. Look, we try to divert to talk something else, but somebody said, nah, they paid us to talk about that game. And as he stated here, shout out to Mr. John Jonovich Wick. He wants to stay here versus great teams, which I don't understand what great teams is. Boston, the only great team that the Lakers have played. They just played the New York Knicks. J.J. Ham, small ball exploited, told you. There was no small ball. They didn't have Jackson Hayes. It wasn't like they went small on purpose. They didn't have Jackson Hayes. Like, these guys can't break down the game at all. I couldn't wait to go watch whoever was talking about the game after the game last night. Right? Lowe ended his stream early. So I was like, okay, well, Lowe's not going to be talking about it. So I went to go see what other people were talking about. And again, these guys don't talk the game. They want to talk narratives that fit their social media content. That's really it. I don't know why y'all thought that the Lakers' small ball was a problem when the Lakers have been playing good defense.
Who isn't
They
playing?
didn't lose.
Tatum just went off. That's what happened. He had 13 points in the first quarter?
But even at that, the Lakers were in the game in the first quarter.
Yeah, they was up 8-2 at one point in the first quarter.
Who ain't playing small ball? Who ain't playing small ball? Besides the Nuggets, who else ain't playing small ball? Who out here with a dominant big man out here showing off?
Maybe the Bucks. That's really it.
The Lakers lost due to their offense yesterday.
That's exactly why they lost.
It wasn't their defense. Their defense played solid. Again,
And the Bucks messed up my parlay. How the hell they lose to the Magic, man?
Shout out to Zero.
Did you see that block? You see that block like Greg Anthony's son?
So he says, peace GJK, the Zesty Jeffries are now crawling out of their caves. They see bright sunshine. That's what they see.
Y'all all saw the video on the attack on me, right? I sent it to y'all, right?
What,
yeah.
From the dude that take videos with his wife beat on?
Yeah. And let me tell y'all what he did. Because I said he doesn't know how to celebrate Michael Jordan without talking about LeBron. So what he did was made a video celebrating Jordan and didn't talk about nobody, and then made the video about me and said, you don't even check the page. I do celebrate Jordan without talking to nobody else. You just made the video.
That was his last post?
Yes, if you go check out his video, it's that video celebrating Jordan, and then the next one is he talking about me. It's literally the next post.
That was funny.
This is why I sleep well at night. I don't let none of that shit get.
It was just really funny because I'm promoting celebrating Jordan and you getting upset. I promoted it. Let's celebrate Jordan without talking to nobody else, and you got upset.
Well,
did he call you a LeBron sexual?
Yeah, he called me a bunch of names. I'm cool.
Once they call you a LeBron sexual, that means you accomplished your goal, young man. You did exactly what you was
supposed to do. Hey, the people who know me said, oh, they was laughing because they said, oh, John got his point. Because my gift from God was I know how to irritate people. That's my gift. I do a great job of it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, bro. Hey, I love it. And if he paid attention, thank you for the extra followers because they have been coming since you called my name out. So, thank you. I want to thank you.
That's how you gain followers on these YouTube
Yes.
streets. Because like I tell people, if you like the gossip and you like to talk about, other content creators, you'll gain followers because people love beef, people love attention, people love to see two people go at it, and eventually y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it because I went at Mr. Locker Room last night, and Locker Room is about to be exposed tonight on a live because
I didn't see that live.
As bad as I just wanted to just make a video of him and what was happening between he and I last night, I feel like it's necessary to go live. He is one of the cancers of these YouTube streets. He's basically the Dreamers Pro of the LeBron side. You know how Travis and Herm and all these guys always said there's the opposite side of the Zesty Jeffries. That's exactly who Reggie is over there. All his content is predicated on talking about other content creators. He doesn't actually talk the game of basketball, and then when he tries to address people about how they have their takes of basketball, he can't even actually articulate himself to even have an argument with you. Then claims that he's not trying to debate you. Again, I'm not gonna go too deep into it. I'm gonna expose him tonight because it is a sad case in these YouTube streets that these dudes really think that creating content requires you to have to worry about what other content creators are creating. So
what time you going live?
9 p.m. Eastern time, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody, y'all heard of Johnny? He's going
That's
live tonight, 9 p.m. So hey, jump on and listen to Johnny go in.
As long as you available, Craig, 12 Sunday noon Eastern time, brother. You all right with me, brother? You all right?
Expect that link.
Because technically, last week that would be 8 p.m. So technically,
yeah.
Well, it's still morning time here in Chicago.
Shout out to Wayne Gant, Goat James Kingdom follower. About 24 minutes into the show, or 22 minutes into the show, I popped in to see what he was doing. I clicked my normal greetings, peace, locker room, just to sit there and listen. And as soon as I stepped in, he had something to say. He was very angry for some reason, and angry for the wrong reasons. And he wasn't really angry at the Lakers losing. He was more angry at me for some reason, and he wanted to take out his anger on me because he was trying to celebrate the Lakers win, and he knew he couldn't. I mean, the Lakers lost, but he knew he couldn't really because he's supposed to be a Laker fan. Now I know he's not a LeBron fan. He's a Laker fan. He poses as a LeBron fan, but he's a Laker fan.
I told you that I joined this live last week, and I put down King John from Go James Kingdom, and he just went in on you. And I was just like, and I had just heard you the day before talk about how you like Locker Room, and it was just like, wow, that's a lot of energy coming from. I mean, it was just funny that he gave out that energy, and it just. You don't have to have friends. You can stand 10 toes down on what you believe in.
He's here watching. Again, that's what he does best. He's watching. He's watching. He does best. But like I said, I'm going live 9 p.m. tonight, sir, and the link will be available to you, and you will be tagged. I'm not like these other cowards who talk about other content creators and don't tag them. And I don't even do content like that. You go down our content, you don't see us making pages and videos of other people's content and trying to make fun of them and what they do. That's not what we do here in Goat James Kingdom. We actually talk the game of basketball.
And I enjoy
achievements for that. So
I enjoy his Dreaming Pro rants. I enjoy his Dreaming Pro rants. I mean, I enjoy that, but outside, I mean, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, of course it is what it is. Like I said, all I do is hear him talk about other people. I don't hear him talk the game. Or he's gossiping. His headline articles about stuff from obscure websites and obscure writers that nobody really reads or understands. I mean, like I said, he's a cancer in these YouTube streets, and I will definitely address him later today. But at the end of the day, they're all going crazy because of the Lakers. But before we start talking about the Lakers, because like Travis said, we're not here to talk about the Lakers. Let's really talk about this afternoon's game because it is going to be on at 1 p.m. So we can make our predictions now and what we think is going to happen between the two MVP race candidates. I'll start off. I think both gentlemen are going to perform well tonight. But I honestly think OKC will win today's ball game, and I think SGA is going to have a really, really good game. So it's going to put the MVP race in another conundrum. So I think it's going to be a good game, but I think OKC wins, and I think SGA performs very well, and because of that, people are going to question if it's really SGA's turn or not. So Let's get your take, Travis, because I know you've been begging to talk about your boy Joker. What do you think today's game is going to be about for Jokic and SGA?
Well, I mean, this is the issue. I think it's going to be a great game. I also think the Thunder will win just because they have a better team. Like, there's this crazy stat floating around where I think like four of their starters are in the top five or I'm sorry, in the top 70 for offensive and defensive box plus minus or offensive box plus minus for the league. And the Nuggets only have Joker for that entire stat. Like he's far and away, if you're talking advanced metrics, he's beating his own best season ever, which was 2022. So I mean, I think that's overlooked. He's like easily the best on paper of anything you want to go at. But as we said, the Thunder are having a season where I think they're also on pace to shatter the best SRS record of all time, which was like the 71 bucks or something. And so for that reason, I think that because they're performing at such a high level, and SGA is definitely the catalyst of that. He's playing great on both ends, just like he did last year. And it's like I said, I think he has a better team, but at this point, they're performing at such a high level. I mean, I don't think it's a slight if you give it to him. I mean, I think Joker's clearly the better player, and I think he means more to his team. I don't think that's debatable. But I think that SGA is leading from the front, and they're a historic team. They're a historic team. I mean, in any way you want to shake it, but I mean, I hope Denver wins, obviously, but I think OKC is just the better team right now.
No, that's obvious. OKC's just been the best team the whole season. That's not really even a question about the team-wise. That's why I think they're going to win today, because they're consistent with what they do, and I just think SGA is going to perform well. So, what do you think, King John? What do you think about this afternoon's program? What do you think? I mean, this afternoon's game. What do you think? Will Joker seal the MVP race, or will OKC Thunder surprise everybody and SGA make a name for himself?
I was watching the Gilbert Arena show last week, and they was talking about the MVP race, and he was like, SGA is in the league for the MVP race. And he said, what's going to happen, Joker's going to have a 40 and 20-20 game, and it's going to be like, oh, my God, he's just on another level that you can't reach. And then a couple of days later, he does a 30 and 20-20 game. It's like, yes, Joker's playing on another level. He is the MVP this year, but he won't win the award. I think OKC. I think OKC is going to win the game. I think SGA is going to have one of those type of games that he's showing he's trying to win MVP. The narrative right now in the media is that he's going to win MVP. And when you start hitting certain analysts say OKC got the MVP, I believe what they say when they say OKC got the MVP, because I thought SGA should have won MVP last year, and I believe Joker should win MVP this year. But they gave it to Joker last year, and what's happening? They trying to make up for last year, so SGA is gonna win. But I think it's gonna be a real good game. I think people should go watch the game, go check it out, go watch basketball, go watch OKC play defense. Watch the way they play defense, people. They really know how to play defense. They like playing defense. If you know basketball, you know teams who like playing defense, and you know teams where the coach say, we gonna have a defensive mindset. Hey, I'm teaching defense, and whatever y'all want to do on offense, y'all do it. No, these players like playing defense. They enjoy it. They love playing basketball. They hoopers. I enjoy watching OKC. I enjoy watching Denver. I enjoy watching Joker play. I think it's going to be a hell of a game. I think people should go check it out. And again, I think OKC is going to win. Shai might drop 50 today. He may go for 50 today. I actually expect it's going to be it's a downer to me if he don't go for 50 today. So
50.
You put 50 on that man's head like that? You just say he got to score 50?
He got to score 50 today. Hey, dude had a 30 and 20-20 game. You better score 50 when I play you. You better score 50.
Yeah, I mean, if you're MVP, we'll see.
Yeah. So what do you think, Craig? 1 o'clock, OKC Nuggets.
It's a bunch of scenarios that could happen. These because they play tomorrow. They play a back-to-back tomorrow. So it's.
Oh, that's true. They do play back-to-back.
These two games is going to determine who's the MVP, and that's different possibilities. OKC can win, but the individual performance can go to Jokic, or Denver can win and the individual performance can go to Shai, or Denver can win and Jokic could be the main guy, and OKC can win. It's just so many things. So these two games would determine. So they both got to ball out, because like I said, if OKC can win 70 games, I don't see how you cannot give Shai MVP.
Right.
And if they lose these two games, there's no way they're winning 70 games.
I mean, that'd take them out. The most at that point they go into 69.
Well, yeah, if they definitely lose these two games to Denver.
So that's what I said. These two games will determine the
performances
MVP.
or not. Yeah, but whether the performances or not, yeah, they're gonna just say Joker, you know. So, but
That's why I said these two games would determine the MVP, and this would determine if OKC still on pace for 70 wins.
That's a fact.
So
that's a good thing. So, yeah, like you said, it's a lot in the air. And again, but these are the hot topics of today's NBA. So, Travis asked us to talk about this a week ago or 2 weeks ago. He wanted to talk about it. We see it's revving up. Again, Joker put up 30, 20, and 20. Nobody in NBA history has ever done anything like that. Not even Wilt Chamberlain has ever did anything of that nature.
That's a surprise.
But again, maybe
he was leading the league in
might have been a
assists,
game though.
doing like 7 assists a game. That's why.
There might have been a game Wilt Chamberlain had 20 blocks.
I don't think Wilt ever averaged double-digit assists. I think he led the league in assists, averaging like 8 assists a game.
It was like 8.8.
It was like 8.8.
He never averaged double-digit assists.
Yeah, but I got you on that. But that's still a lot though for a center to average 8.9.
It's not. Did you see Jokic?
No, that's what. No, obviously we know. Yeah, Jokic.
Look at the gap in years though.
Yeah, no, the Joker's a whole different scenario. Let's give a shout out to King Money Fly for becoming a GOAT James Kingdom member. Sir, we appreciate you for rejoining. Thank you so much for supporting what
you guys watch that game.
King Money Fly, I gotta reach out to you. We gotta have that meeting, so I ain't forgot.
Indeed. No, I didn't watch that game. I didn't get a chance to see that.
So I watched that entire game, and like it was basically because I wanted to see like what I was mainly seeing like what Durant has left in the tank, because there's all these trade talks and everything else going at him, or see where he might be next season. But Joker is like, I used to like the reason we mean so much to him is like he might be like one of the more intelligent players of all time, just because is he locked down offensively? No, but like he's so smart, like he dictates where the defense is going to be. Are they exceptionally is Denver exceptional on both ends? No, but without him, the point is without him, they're not even like a 25-win team. These guys, and like you could tell like because they're wildly inconsistent offensively. They have no direction. Like you don't have a guy who's going to lead from the front like Joker, and the fact is, it's not just that he's averaging a triple double. Like he's doing so on such freakish efficiency. And like he's shooting at volume from three. He's like 44% from the season, and he's like almost 60%. It's like he's doing it for basically the last 4 years, and we're like really the only thing that we've ever seen like that is what, like Steph Curry from for a few years, Durant during his prime, like a few years from Larry Bird is, as far as like just being so good from all three levels. It's pretty insane. Like it's not really a player that you can liken it, where they're putting up that much production, that consistency, and like with that sort of efficiency. And like his stats are leading his team to victories because his passing affects games. So does his rebounding. Obviously his scoring, but he's affecting the game rather than just, they're not hollow stats. And I'm not saying like everyone who approached those numbers were, stat chasing, but with when you watch him play, it's basically he's finding the open man. He's he's making passes that other guys wouldn't see. He's in great position to rebound, especially offensively. Obviously, he's not the best rim protector, but his defensive IQ allows him to be in different positions. He calls out like what their sets are going to be, and it's just like I think it goes overlooked because it's like whatever, it's old hat, and like it's kind of like what we saw with whenever Shaq would do it, or just these guys who were insanely dominant every night, and LeBron obviously in his prime, Mike, but it just kind of gets overlooked after a while.
What's going on with Jamal Murray? Is he
This is
hurt?
not the
Has he
Denver
lost
Nuggets I know. It sounds like this is just the called the Denver Jokic. That's what it sounds like. The Denver Jokic.
That's what they are.
Because without him, he hides a lot of their deficiencies.
A lot of it. He does. He really does on both sides of the floor.
I believe he has some of the deficiencies on defense too, because he doesn't have. I've always understood Johnny's point about AD. In today's NBA, do you need to be a rim protector? If you don't have a rim protector, that means you're going to be a bad defense.
No,
what I see what Joker does, he's in the right positions. He knows how to play angles. He knows the weak point of their defense, and he seems to be there. It seems like teams don't attack them where you think they would be attacked if they don't have a rim protector. And I believe he's very
just being a big body as a rim protector. You don't really have to do anything.
That's what I was getting to. I should have just said it. But he's a big body. He's a big body. I don't want to run into that. I mean, no. and that's what. So you don't need to be blocking shots. I'm here. I'm standing right here. You ain't gonna do nothing with that. I mean, I think he a hell of a defender because he's in the right spot. And to me,
he's doing something right. He grabbed 20 rebounds. There wasn't 20 offensive rebounds.
Yes, so he knows what he's doing. And I mean, he's never gonna win no Defensive Player of the Year award, be all defense. But I don't think that's a weak point in his game. I mean, I've always felt what I thought was a weak point in his game is that he wasn't offensively aggressive enough for me. And what he's shown me, especially this season, he's really that, but he's also a passer as well. So he knows at some point in this game that I have to get my teammates involved. But if I don't do it all season, they won't have a rhythm. So he does that, but offensively, he's aggressive as well. He has a really good balance with it.
I mean, he gives you more offense than the average center nowadays, so that'll lack up for the defense that they're supposed to be playing. So it's a balance. He gives you more offense than some centers will give more defense. It's just that his offense is better.
Yeah, and he's like top 10 in points, rebounds, assists, and steals right now.
Having a hell of a year.
Yeah,
he's really dominating. I mean, do y'all want to know the meaning of dominating? Don't even go look at the dictionary. Just go watch Denver play.
Watch Jokic play.
Real domination is watch OKC play. OKC has one of the best point differentials in NBA history. They're one of the most elite defenses in NBA history.
Mm-hmm.
Those kids are playing with great chemistry.
You know why? Because they don't care. I wouldn't say they don't care, but they don't care about being in the limelight. So they just balling and be balling. They don't care if they get dunked on. They don't care if someone cross them up. They just balling. They don't care about being on a highlight. And trust me, they own a lot of highlights.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't care about their stats neither. Even SGA was saying about how he really just cares about winning. He just plays the game the way it is. Like, last year, I think it was somewhere he had like 60-something 30-point games. But I don't think he had any 50-point games. I think he had like one 40-point game. But this year he has more because of the way things have gone. He's obviously a better player.
They talk in the locker room like, yo, you ball out. We gonna make sure you're gonna get this MVP.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they in the locker room like we gonna make sure you're gonna get.
Yeah, that's true. True. That's true too. And that probably does take an account into this whole situation here. Again, we got some of these people here in the comments. Here we go. Look, here we go. Joker is a complete liability in the screen and roll defense. Okay.
I mean, he's really not.
Shout out to Peter Bag Juice, a GOAT James Kingdom member. I don't know if he still kept his membership, but I think he got his happiness last night. He saw the Lakers lose, so he's happy as hell.
I'm not. Yeah. They fucked up my parlay.
I got a message for Michael Will. I got a message for Michael Wilbon. Okay. And I believe you've been great for years, and I really appreciate listening to you for years, and you show love to Chicago for years, and I really do appreciate it. But on your show last week, they asked you about the 50,000 mark, and you said it was disgusting. You don't need stats. And the point lately has been that they talk about the NBA in a negative way. And when right now the NBA has been looked at as a positive lately, there's been some great games, there's been some great team games, some great individual games. And a reporter like you who feel like you can't say nothing positive about LeBron James because it's a slight to Michael Jordan. It's not a slight.
How is 50,000 points a negative? How is that disgusting?
That they don't know how. They've talked today. The only way you could.
Because I remember they kept posting about this Russian player that had 49,000 points. They was all happy and gandy about that guy having 49,000 points. Now LeBron get 50. Now it's disgusting.
Hey, Tom Brady played.
Jordan's still a GOAT, by the way, but I'm just saying.
It's just disgusting sometimes to listen to some of these reporters because I think he's a great. I think he's represented Chicago to the fullest, and I think he's a great guy. And it's just like I just feel like people today, especially from people from that Jordan era, they don't know how to celebrate players today. It's very negative. So when you have a player like LeBron step to Stephen A, I ain't gonna take it no further because that wasn't the point of the day. But that's all I had to say about Michael Wilbon. I just think he's been a great. I think he could have been better than that in that situation.
See, this is why I don't watch. I'm paying for ESPN and not even using it.
Yeah, I got Disney Plus. I gotta watch it on Disney Plus. That's where I watch
that's what I'm saying. I got Disney Plus, but
yeah, I got Disney Plus where I watch it. They say let's shout out to GTM Basketball Channel. They put here they hate to see LeBron doing good. Nobody mentions Jordan, but their insecurity makes them bring up Jordan whenever LeBron succeeds in something. Yeah, I mean obviously I got some Zesty Jeffries in the comments. They're talking about Michael Jordan and LeBron. Obviously, with all that's going on in today's NBA. A great basketball game last night. A few other games were on last night. The Warriors played a hell of a game last night versus.
Warriors are going to be a problem. I think they're finding their stride right now.
Yeah,
that trade was really worked out for them. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be that.
Is that the Rasheed Wallace to Detroit trade?
What? I knew Jimmy Butler was better than Wiggins. I mean, I never had no question about that, but it was gonna make that much of a change. I thought it was gonna make a little difference, but I didn't think it was gonna change their season. I mean, I believe there's no doubt Golden State's not gonna play in the play-in game this year.
And this is not even playoff Jimmy. This is season Jimmy.
Yes.
We ain't never seen.
Hey, Johnny, what y'all do to Jimmy Butler down there in Miami? What
this
y'all
is the
do to
Island South Beach Jimmy.
Butler looks like he's reinvigorated, man. Curry's playing well.
I told everybody about that, man. Curry's been playing well throughout the season. That doesn't matter. They added a Jimmy Butler. He changes the whole dynamic of that team. You add another solid defender, another good veteran presence, a dude you don't have to tell to do too much. He's going to do his thing. And he got his money now. That's all he wanted was his money. We should have gave him his money and shut the hell up and keep it moving. But we didn't want to pay him, and now we're where we at. We lost to Chicago last night.
Why you look if there was a negative?
Yeah, he did.
Both my teams lost last night.
Well, one of my teams won, one of my teams lost. So
contrary to
a true fan has one team.
Yeah, contrary to some Laker fans' opinions, I'm still a Laker fan and I'm still rooting for them to win. If
a
you're
true
not rooting
fan
for the
has
Lakers
one
to win,
team.
You can't be a Laker fan. How about that? Let's start there. Yeah.
You ain't never hear a Cowboy fan. They a fan of another NFL team.
That's because Cowboy fans love a sad, pathetic life.
Yes. They don't know how to enjoy their life for the rest of the year. It's all about the Dallas Cowboys.
Exactly. Shout out to Blue Boat, the Lord of GOAT, James Kingdom. What's good, brother? He says,
so Blue Boat.
JK. He says, as a father, LeBron had every right to check and confront Stephen A's sunken place. That's right. It's nasty work that people don't understand the gist of being a father. They still shitting on LeBron James. Of course, because they're Zesty Jeffries. They're deadbeat fathers. They would never do no such thing for their children. Never in their life.
I don't get why. I mean, I think that there was like a lot of people that were shitting on there were a lot of people that were trying to shit on LeBron for doing that. But I mean, I don't really mind him doing that because it wasn't like they had some giant. I mean, he just ran up to him, checked him real fast. The whole thing was like 5 seconds, and like he dipped. Like I don't think LeBron thought that it warranted like an hour-long phone call, like Stephen A. suggested. Afterwards.
We could have thought about what they said. If Stephen A. doesn't go on First Take and tell us what he said, hey, we could have thought what he said, and we wouldn't know.
Apparently, there were some people that was lip reading and can read what they was saying based on.
Yeah.
Hey, even with lip reading, I got you on that because I was trying to lip read it myself when I saw it.
I ain't gonna lie, the lip reading stuff is always funny to me because you always see those parody videos where they actually take people saying stuff, but they just use their own words, and it does actually look like they're saying what the person actually put in the video. So again, we know he did confront Stephen A. about his son, and obviously what Stephen A.'s.
It wasn't a friendly conversation because usually anyone he friendly with, he give him a pound of hug, and he walked away
But
he
never
say
gives,
something.
Stephen, he never gives
I
Stephen
dare
A
you
a
to say
hug.
something.
He don't really he really don't do that with Stephen A. He's not cool with Stephen A. So he stepped to him and told him, like, yo, for real, keep my sons out of this. Like, stop trying to use my son to prop up the GOAT debate, which is basically what you were trying to do. I'm pleading with you as a father. Stop pleading with me as a father. Who are you to tell me what to do as a father? Like, who are you, bruh? Like, that's what I be saying with some of these Jesse Jeffries. It's personal to them. A lot of these people who talk is a personal thing to them. You take it personally. It's
I sleep well at night.
And see, that's the thing is where that's the whole fucking thing is like where like you knew it was coming as soon as he drafted. They weren't going to keep it just basketball. They're going to spin it where LeBron put him in the league and he put him in a terrible situation and oh my God, Bronny is not performing well. And I get it. Like I get where
how is getting your son a 4-year guaranteed NBA contract deal putting your son in a bad situation? Can y'all explain this to me?
Well, and the whole thing is like the media doesn't understand that nobody really cares. But the only thing they're the ones keeping it alive. Like nobody's out there saying, "Hey, Bronny's going to be the GOAT of all time. Like he's going to be fantastic." Like nobody was out there saying. Nobody was out there saying it. Nobody, absolutely nobody.
Which is his father.
Like,
why shouldn't a father say that about his son?
Sure, but everyone knew he was going to get drafted. Nobody cared. Nobody was like focusing their entire day. Like it was just the media. They latched onto it like a dog with a bone, and it was headline news every day for their hot takes. And so, I mean, I don't really blame LeBron, but I mean, if they could just let it go and keep it basketball, like you don't have to men talk about Bronny. He's not part of anything that's going on in the NBA. So I mean,
but
everybody
why talk
in this
basketball
year,
when you don't know it.
everybody in this year draft. Go ahead.
Go ahead, John.
Everybody in the draft. Everybody in the draft should be thanking Bronny James because some of y'all are having bad years. And guess what? We don't even recognize you having a bad year because guess what? They talking about the 55th pick in the draft.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to somebody about somebody who drafted top 3. Top 3 is having a terrible year. And nobody's even talking about it. He needs Bronny a gift, a birthday gift, whenever his birthday is. He should have sent him a Christmas gift, whatever. You need to be thanking Bronny because ain't nobody talking about you. And he played for the Houston Rockets. But I ain't going to say no names.
Y'all think y'all ain't going to talk about a basketball player named LeBron James? Would y'all think the media is crazy? You think they ain't going to have any media coverage? LeBron James basketball player. They don't care which one. It's going to generate income.
That's why he wants to be called Bronny. That's why he don't like to be called LeBron James. He likes to be called Bronny. That's his name. We call him Bronny. His mama name him LeBron. I'm going to call him LeBron. But that's what they do, man. But again, that's because they can't talk basketball, Travis, because talking basketball requires a sense of intelligence. It requires a sense of objectivity to the point to where you have to say, okay, well, this is the situation. And that's why Stephen A. Smith had the responsibility with the guy who makes the most money and has the most following in the basketball world and in the sports world, that he should have just told everybody what everybody needs to hear. Listen, this is a 55th pick. Why are we concerned about him? We just got to let's see what it's going to be. We don't know who's going to be. We don't know if the number 1 pick will be a great NBA player. So how are we going to try to judge the 55th
Kendrick
pick?
tried to do it before he even draft, and he got chastised for doing it. They told him straight what it is. His name is LeBron. His father is LeBron. We gonna talk about him. Like they literally told Kendrick that. That's LeBron's son.
They literally be crying and begging to be able to talk about LeBron James in a negative light. They're like, why can't we be? Why can't we?
He literally said this. Said, why are we talking about a 50? Why are we talking about a 55th pick? And they first comment, well, that's LeBron James' son. He's going to garner attention. They going to cover it. They literally told you that.
Because there's Zesty Jeffries in the media.
It's not. It wasn't even Zesty. It's just what it is.
No, yes, there is. There's.
Are you saying the
who are
you
executive
saying she's
producers?
a Zesty
Yes.
Jeffrey?
No, I'm saying that there's
that's what she said.
No,
she didn't say nothing about Jordan fans.
No, again,
you can pull up the clip.
Again, there are Zesty Jeffries in the executive producer board meetings. They're the producers, the people who write the shows, the script writers, the people who are producing the shows. These guys
you know
that work. Of course, I know that. That's why they talk about these content. Who do you think tells them what they're going to talk about? Obviously, it's a Zesty Jeffrey who wants to talk about this. No one wants to talk about this. No one. Who's all these people that wants to obviously talk about Bronny James? No one but Zesty Jeffries. They're the ones who they're telling us what we should be talking about. They're influencing us. That's their job. And they're
I don't know. I don't watch them, so and that's why you know more than me. I don't watch them.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't watch them, because even
I be telling Johnny about most of this stuff. I be the one who be updating.
I don't watch that.
And he knows the Turtles. He don't watch the show, but he knows who runs it.
Listen, I never understood.
He don't watch the show, but he knows who runs it.
Of course, I know who runs it. Of course, I know who runs the media. I know, obviously.
I don't watch it, but I know your boss.
Yeah. Dumb people who work at ESPN, yeah, they're zesty as they get. If you have an MJ day on ESPN, how zesty can that be? On 2/23/23, they had an official MJ day on ESPN. You telling me that's a Zesty Jeffrey logic? That's the most zesty as they get. We didn't even had a LeBron James day here on GOAT James Kingdom.
Well, you should have picked a number. It wasn't MJ's. You would have his own LeBron day. You should have picked 22.
What? I thought we had a day for him on April 6th.
22. 2/22/22.
What's April 6th? We have his birthday. We celebrate his birthday.
Oh, okay. April 6th, 4/6. Yeah,
that's when the basketball gods gave us the greatest player ever on his birthday.
He said April. He said 4/6. I didn't even get it for a second.
Yeah, we fine.
April 6th is National LeBron Day.
Oh, that's crazy. I just got that now.
Yeah, it took me a second when he.
Just kidding, LeBron. I love you.
That was a good one, Travis.
You want a day for LeBron? Do you?
You couldn't wait to say that one. Travis was holding on to that one for a while. Good one, Travis.
I was really holding on.
Okay, I got you. At least he was born before crack.
You're right. They should be June 23rd, 6/23. You facts.
Oh, June 23rd. See, but we're not as zesty as Zesty Jeffries. We ain't trying to invent a day. We already know what day he was born, which is like December something. We just take that day and we run with it. That's it. That's factual stuff. Y'all ain't out here inventing days for Jordan.
Y'all been liking the way the Cavs been playing too?
They're still on the 13-game winning streak now?
Yes. The Cavs been playing some good basketball, and hey, I like their team as well.
The last couple of games, they've been having to play catch up sometimes. They haven't been starting out good.
Sound like they're getting bored, and they don't have a reason to be bored. They should be. Hey,
I be scared sometimes looking at my parlay, looking at the score. Like, all right, my nigga.
Dude, can we really get an OKC Cleveland finals?
Oh, you know what? I took outside of watching the Lakers win a championship. That's what I want. I want to see how many of you guys who love to talk, act like the game is important to you, and you tired of talking LeBron, Lakers, and stuff, that you're gonna go watch OKC and the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals. It's a wrap, Asante. It's a wrap. Your boys are in the crosshairs, man. They're the number 1 seed. You know, if they lose, the first thing everybody's gonna call Donovan Mitchell a choker. We already know that's ready. That's already in the chamber, cocked and ready and loaded. Soon as they lose, they're gonna start calling Donovan Mitchell the choke. They're gonna start saying SGA can do a lot of things, but SGA is just not that dude. There's something he's missing. Because they never watched.
They've been saying that about him for the last couple of years. Because they always
who watches Cleveland and OKC games? These are middle pack teams that nobody watch, bro. Nobody watches these teams.
So they're not gonna say nothing if he flops or get eliminated in the conference finals,
Right,
because
they
they
gonna
didn't
say
say nothing. They didn't say that. All they kept saying about OKC is that they're young. One day they'll get there. So same thing with Cleveland. They're young. One day they'll get there. Remember, all they basically in the same predicament. All those teams are.
Yeah, you think so? I
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the problems, right? I think we can all agree on that with the current NBA is that these teams, like this is a perfect season for a perfect example. Like, just it's too, like Johnny said, like middle pack or like low, low like small town teams, or not small town, but just like they go like small market teams, right? That
Right.
they just happen to have extraordinary seasons, but because they're not, they don't have really the faces of the league other than obviously they have popular players, but they don't have a LeBron James, they don't have a Steph Curry, Kevin Durant. Like these guys aren't giving nearly the coverage, and for that reason, like they're going to go in there as probably when people start tuning in to the playoffs, they're like going to be, oh great, what I don't know anything about why Cleveland's doing this or this. It's just like it's the media, and obviously we've covered this for ad nauseum, but like it's really you don't really see these guys being hyped up. They're not really talking about them like they should. You're not really seeing full breakdowns on exactly what's happening, why it's really just like it said, like what's the hot topics? Oh, Bronny, what's Bronny doing? Oh, LeBron, like he's hurt or whatever. It's just like what they enjoy talking.
Again, Travis, you make a lot of complaints, but you're a part of that fan base. Shout out to Danny Mack who put here the reason OKC and the Cavs would be boring, which I didn't say they were going to be boring. I just said y'all not going to want to watch it. Y'all not going to care because y'all don't care about basketball. Y'all care about the GOAT debate. And because the media doesn't build them up. How can the media build them up if you guys don't care about basketball? Those teams are playing great basketball. You would have to talk basketball for you to be appreciative of what they're doing. You guys are not trying.
Well, how about the NBA make all 82 of their games mark on prime time? Stop playing one game.
But it depends because again, it is I mean, as a basketball fan, we know it's a long, grueling season. It's 82 games for each team.
So every game they play of a team over 500 should be highlighted.
I mean, it depends on ESPN. ESPN says which.
That's what I'm saying. It's who the NBA delegate these games to.
I mean, they're gonna. This is prime time, 1 p.m. The Denver Nuggets, OKC. Again, let's see how many people are gonna want to watch this compared to what they were watching.
Well, they gotta watch it after this show, then they can go watch it.
But this is the real problem because look, this guy Brandon Katz has been in the comments. All the Zesty Jeffries have been in the comments, just looking for beef. I was told last night that FYF and GOAT James Kingdom just wants to debate, but this is why we have to debate because we got guys like this who want the confrontation. They're looking for beef.
Brandon Katz is a little bitch, dude. He's not going to do anything.
This show is afraid to drop the link. No, the link will be dropped, and when you come up, you're going to get exposed just like anybody else who can't talk basketball. The media will destroy Cleveland OKC if they come up dry in the playoffs. So do you really have OKC and the Cleveland Cavaliers as the favorites to be in the finals?
No, I think it's going to be OKC and Boston, honestly. But I mean, it'd be nice, like to see Mitchell get one.
And the thing is, I think this is the perfect time for teams like OKC and Cleveland. But the reason why. Because very soon it's going to be time to play all these players. And they are small market teams, so you can't pay all the players. And sorry, OKC, SGA finna come up to a record-breaking contract. So that means somebody ain't going to get paid. That means you got to trade somebody else.
$72 million for one season.
Yeah, that's my point. So somebody ain't going to be on that team.
$72 million. That's almost $1 million a game. Like,
well, but that's why you got to take advantage of the players you have now and what's going on now because you never know what's going to be. Because again, if this guy makes the all defensive team, he might make the all NBA team. And Jalen Williams, it changes everything. He's eligible for a supermax contract and super money. So it all changes. They already got good guys on their roster. Let's put Darnell Heicha up here on the comment section here. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, brother. He said the only time the national media has only talked about OKC and the Cavs is only in relation to the Celtics, which they should because the Celtics are the defending champs and the OKC Thunder and obviously the Cleveland Cavaliers have been the best team throughout the season. Both teams have been number one throughout. the year. They've been holding that spot very well, and they're very, very, very good on both sides of the floor. They're both good offensively and defensively. So I mean, I don't know what y'all's situation is. I really don't know.
Very well coached.
Yeah, they're very well coached. Exactly, they're very well coached, and they can give Boston some trouble. They could be a good series if either one of those two teams face Boston. So yeah, again, y'all out here y'all out here having y'all takes, but y'all looking to argue y'all takes. And nobody trying to sit here and argue with y'all. We're trying to see how much you know about basketball. Give us some insight about the game of basketball. We didn't start GOAT James Kingdom here to just have a bunch of dudes come up here saying whatever they want for the sake of an argument. So when we do put the link up, of course you're going to be free to say whatever you want to. Nobody's going to stop you from expressing yourself. But just make sure you know what the hell you're talking about. Make sure you know the game of basketball first, because that's the most important part when you show up here on GOAT James Kingdom is talking the game of basketball. Nothing else. None of these narrative-based things. Don't bring up no nonsense. Bring up basketball. Explain to us why you think who's going to win, why they're going to win. I explained to you why I thought the Lakers were going to win. Now, obviously, with LeBron being injured, it does change a lot, right? Because they're going to have to, I guess, do some double checking, some scans to see how injured he truly is. But so far, he's put on the injured list, and it looks like LeBron James is going to be out. So let's start with you, Travis. How does LeBron James' injury affect the Lakers?
I mean, I think it's going to be devastating because LeBron, especially since that trade, even like a little before it, he was playing at a very extremely elite level, and he was obviously on both ends too, and like the numbers back that up, and I think that he was what was making that team go. Obviously, you have Luka there getting rounding into form, great scoring threat as well. But I mean, LeBron, he's there. I mean, he was dictating their offense, he was dictating their defense. I don't know who's gonna I don't know if Luka can lead like that. Without him. Plus, I mean, who's going to replace him in the scoring department? Austin Reeves. I mean, he could surprise me, but I think that, I don't think they're going to continue this pace they're on without LeBron, obviously.
Yeah, it's going to be hard because I think beyond just the offense, LeBron on defense as well has been good, and that's something they've been needed because he's versatile, and he's been playing obviously the big man position as well. So. What do you think, John? How will LeBron's injury affect the Lakers going forward if he does miss significant time?
I think it's going to hurt them defensively more than anything. I think if you notice, the one thing they've been able to do is slowly bring Luka in. He's been low managing by playing, but they brought him along slowly, even though he had some high minute games here and there. They brought him back slowly, and that's because of LeBron James and the way he's played. But I think the effect LeBron James is going to have if he misses any significant amount of games is going to be defensively. I think it's going to. I said last week that he should win DPOY. It is a reason I feel like he should win DPOY this year. One, because Wemby is injured, so I thought he would have won Defensive Player of the Year. So that's the main reason I think LeBron should win it, because he can't win it. But what he's done defensively since mid-January is crazy. And if you see how it's affected the team, he's been a rim protector in a lot of ways that it's crazy. He's calling out defenses. He's getting people in the right spots. People are listening. You get to decide if you're going to go over screens or switch. He's calling this stuff out, and he's playing very good defense. It's a lot of effort on the court. And the part I think the Lakers are going to miss him most is going to be on the defensive end, because who's going to replace that voice they hear on the court all the time? That's the part that's huge, that you got somebody in your ear calling out stuff for you at times that you might not see, and he sees it. So he helps them so much defensively, and he can match up versus anybody. He can hold your big and your point guard. So that's why I think he's going to miss that the most on the defensive side. I think offensively the team can be still okay without LeBron James, but defensively I think they're going to miss him a lot.
John, you got some beef with Herm? He says you don't know basketball.
Hey, my
Oh,
my my beef,
Herm,
my beef with
Herm and
Herman
John.
has never been my beef with Herman has never been his intelligence on basketball. My beef with Herm has always been about him being the Skip Bayless. Him complaining about Skip Bayless and doing the same things people like Skip Bayless does. He's gave a negative outlook on the basketball for years. And Herm, we've been fans of you for a long time. And you know how to talk basketball. I listen to you talk basketball and explain it in details, and is very accurate. But at the same time, you've been so negative. It hurts the game so much. I know it's content. I get content is king. But the way you are so negative towards the game, it hurts. You crashed out on here because somebody's a fan of somebody. Because somebody's a fan. You got that upset. And you've done that a lot. I've watched you on Ticket TV. I've really listened to you, dude. And it's so negative talking to you. It's like, hey, I gotta be the different guy. Guess what? I gotta be different. And it's so negative. So that's only been my only beef with Herm. Besides that, I've said Herm knows how to talk basketball. He knows how to explain it in detail. I ain't just saying something, hey, they playing a drop and this happened. No, Herm really knows how to detail the game, but he's so negative towards the game because they've been taught the only way you can explain today's game is in a negative outlook. So, hey, I just celebrate people. If they play bad, talk about it. But, hey, come on, man, let's go.
Shout out to Hollywood Herm in the building, man. He's always been a supporter of what we do here in GOAT James Kingdom because he knows we do our thing. But you see what he said? He said, I'm quiet, right? He said, I'm quiet, right? Then he put John don't know basketball, right? Then let's continue down the line. Let's get some more Herm comments in here. Then. Here we go, him and Henny going at it. Shout out to Henny Hardaway here. He calling another GOAT James Kingdom member going at other members. You should have heard them last night. Peter had them upset watching the game last night. They mad because we got a couple of Jordan fans in the membership. Here we go. There go Herm continuing to comment. And Herm said he was going to be quiet, but he's happy. Boston won. LeBron's hurt. Luka Doncic is still looking like he hasn't been healthy. Here we go. Some more. The truth shall set you free. Look at him. He's out here dropping sermons. I'm telling you, man.
Be all right. They got a Jordan representative on their starting lineup in Luka.
The Lakers are going to be fine because yes, they do still have Luka and Austin Reeves, but I do think
this is actually a wake-up call to LeBron to relax. You got Luka now. Stop trying to relax. This gonna give him some energy. He gonna be energized. Because thanks for asking me how I felt about the question, but y'all know the whole.
No, I'm so sorry. Yeah, because they be out here reading the comments. My bad. But yeah, so go ahead.
It's more for him to relax, get his energy for the season. And they had a number two. They number two at the number 2 seed right now. So even this week or two, even if worst case, they'll still be not in the play-in. So they be all right.
I think they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Again, they're gonna miss LeBron James. They don't have Rui. I don't know what's going on with Jackson Hayes. He didn't play last night. So they're gonna have to figure out some things.
This is just for LeBron to get some rest now, because.
Well, I mean, guaranteed they're not going to be the 2 seed.
I mean,
if LeBron's out.
Well, I mean, you don't know about that. Who's gonna really step up? Let's see.
What if everybody lose?
Exactly, Denver could lose. But either way, I don't think it matters. I think LeBron just needs to find his way of being healthy again. Because when they make that playoff push, they should be good. But it is a bad time for LeBron to get injured. And that's like I said, let's hope like some of these guys say LeBron James is on PEDs and he's out here getting his steroids.
LeBalco?
Yeah, LeBalco, man. So listen, starting back next week, gentlemen, we can get back to doing this segment because obviously the Civil War is over. Brandon has conceded. He understands now that it's over. Only a few of these supposed Laker fans are still upset about the Anthony Davis situation. That was well over a month ago. Get over it if you're still upset about the Lakers making a trade. This is obviously Luka's team now. LeBron is going to be injured for a while, and Luka's going to have to take over. Let's hope Luka can do that because he's not at 100% himself. But But yeah, I think the Lakers have a good shot of still winning it all, barring injuries. See, that was the thing I didn't want to mention injuries. I didn't want to talk about, barring any injuries, the Lakers would win, because obviously we know injuries are a part of it. And Adrian Knight brought that up earlier in the show, and he said, let's hope that neither SGA or Joker gets hurt because all the injuries going on. Exactly. Like, you don't want to speak it in the air, and I didn't want to speak it in the air, but obviously LeBron is injured, Rury's injured, Hayes is injured, Luka Doncic is dealing with day-to-day injuries. There's all kind of trouble. So, okay. Let's bring up Hollywood Herm in the building. Shout out to Hollywood Herm, a GOAT James Kingdom member. Brother, peace and blessings, brother. What's good, man? Brandon, I see you in the background. I'll bring you up shortly.
Salute
What's good, Herm?
Salute to everybody.
What's going on, brother?
Oh, not much, man. I'm not going to overreact. I'm not even going to really just cook the Lakers totally, because like I've been saying the whole time, this is a process of one game at a time. You're really not going to get a true understanding how good the Lakers would be or how bad the Lakers would be, you know what I'm saying, until there's really playoff time. You'll kind of get a grip on it then. The Celtics did show some things that if teams have similar personnel with the Celtics, these are certain things they can do, because they did exploit it. Luka Doncic also reads for us on the defensive side of the ball, and for us, Luka loves to look for mismatches. So with the Celtics, with the personnel they had on the floor, even in switches, Luka they have mismatches. So when Luka really can't find a mismatch, he tends to struggle a little bit. That's why he did struggle against the Celtics in the finals last year, because he couldn't exploit matches rather. Like if I compare personnel to the Celtics, that could somewhat put the same type of looks out there in the West. Houston Rockets, they young, but how he coaches though, I think he put up a game plan together with the personnel he had, and he could do the same defensive looks that Austin did to Luka, and also exploit Luka on the defensive side as well, just because that great of a coach he is, and they got the personnel to do it. They got the length. They could put a guy, if all fails, if Luka killing Van Fleet, you can bring Ahmed Thompson in, your point guard, and that would be your main guy on Luka if need be. Oklahoma City, I think they do have the personnel as well. That could make it difficult for another team as well that I believe can do it. I really it's those two teams to me. They can get the Lakers matches. Houston probably might be a likely matchup for the Lakers first round, likely, especially if the Lakers drop, because I think Denver probably will secure the second seed now if the news on LeBron James is true, because he will need to sit out at least a week or two. And by sitting out that week or two, that will hurt the Lakers to some degree. But I'm not gonna overreact though, because it's one game at a time trial. So you really can't go overboard with your analysis. You just got to go game by game. So
Yeah, that's all well and good, Herman, but why are you coming at my man John like that? Come on.
I always mess with John because he's talking Skip Bayless, man. I'm not Skip Bayless. I tell the truth on that Skip Bayless. So.
Well, listen, again, this is not a show looking for confrontation. Herm was talking basketball. Shout out to you, Herm. Appreciate you. You're more than welcome to stay on the panel. I do agree with you, Herm. There was a lot of things that Boston did well yesterday, and they actually have the personnel to stifle the Lakers and what the Lakers have been doing. And I always told you guys from the beginning that the Celtics was the only team for me that would have that issue, because they're the only team that can keep 5 shooters on the floor at all times, and that was what was able to.
That's only because Drew Holiday came back last night. That's all.
That's true too. Yeah, and on top of that, the matchup hunting that the Lakers were doing with Luka, trying to go at Al Horford, did not work for them, and they didn't have a backup plan for that. I think they could have kept going at Derek White with LeBron, because for some reason that was the mismatch that we saw a lot of in yesterday's game. But again, the Lakers, it was really their offense. You can't really predicate things on how the Lakers defense was, because Lakers defense didn't play bad. It was really their offense. You can't. They missed the first 10 shots to start off the game, to start off the half. So that right there was what really took the game out of reach, and it was basically Boston just doing their offense like they normally do. And again, I'm going to be talking about tonight's game because, again, I was told to make a video on Luka Doncic's defense, so I'm glad that you brought that up, Herm, because I'm going to be doing that video tonight. We're going to be talking about Luka Doncic's defense because we got a fake Laker fan out here telling people about Lakers, and they don't know nothing about the Lakers. They just know how to gossip and go Google fake articles. But let's let Finesse get in here and let us know that, yes, it is breaking news. Sham just broke the news. LeBron James will be out the next 1 to 2 weeks with a groin strain, so the Lakers will have to do without LeBron James. Indeed. So let's bring up our first guy here.
There's
Okay.
LeBron James on the roster. What are you talking about?
Let's bring up our first guy here and let's see what he has to talk about. We got Brandon Cat, Wall Street. Brandon is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. What you got for us, Wall Street?
Yeah, I have to destroy this horrendous, and this is one of the dumbest takes I've heard, that Jokic has a case for MVP over Shai. He does not. So first of all, who has a better starting lineup, Denver or Oklahoma City? Denver has Gordon, Murray, and Porter. Oklahoma City has Jalen Williams and Shet. Oh wait, Shet's been hurt the whole fucking year. So Oklahoma City is a far better team than Denver because Shai has been a far better floor raiser than Jokic on the defensive end. And Shai is also a far better scorer than Jokic. Shai can scale up to 35, 38, 40 points a game. Jokic cannot. What Travis's dumb take doesn't realize is that when you look at this is what has happened. Denver has lost. Denver is below 500 against above 500 teams. Denver can't beat any of the top teams in the NBA. They're not a contender. And this is what happened with Denver. After 2023, Denver let KCP and Bruce Brown go. They let their POA go. And when you have no POA and you don't have a rim protector, you are the Sacramento Kings. You're not good enough defensively to win. Like this clown says, because Jokic averages a triple-double, he's in the Sabonis averaged basically a triple-double last year. Sabonis wasn't remotely close to being in the MVP conversation. Denver lost to Minnesota mostly last year because Edwards destroyed Denver in the paint because Jokic is the worst rim protector in the league. Jokic can't guard on the perimeter. He can't guard in space. He can't protect the rim. He got cooked by Bam. Jonas Valanciunas almost dropped 20 on him in the first half. And when you cite his 40-20-20 game against Phoenix, they should have lost that game. The only reason they didn't lose to Phoenix was because Durant missed a 4-foot shot. And why did Denver almost lose to a below 500 Phoenix team at home? Because they couldn't defend. Shai has a far bigger defensive impact than Jokic. Shai has played more minutes. He's played more games. He's a two-way player. He's been a better floor raiser. Again, Oklahoma City has a less talented starting lineup than Denver. But Oklahoma City's starting lineup has been far better than Denver's this year because Oklahoma City's an elite defensive team and Denver's the 19th ranked defense. You fucking Jokic dick suckers don't think defense matters. It does. That's why Denver's not a contender.
Wow, one of the worst takes ever. Congrats.
I mean, I agree. I think Shai should get MVP, Brandon. It's just that at the end of the day, when you look at the historic that he get out MVP, they typically don't include that defensive side of the ball.
But my question to the panel is, who has the more talented starting lineup? Denver or Oklahoma City? It's Denver. Oklahoma City.
OKC does. OKC does.
What are you basing that on?
OKC has a better starting lineup.
Chet has missed almost the
Jaylen
full
Williams
season.
better than Jamal.
You cannot argue that Denver has a. You cannot argue that Denver has a less talented
didn't want to allow people to answer
starting
the
five than Oklahoma City when Chet's been out almost the whole year. Shai's been a.
Who's using Chet? Why are you making an argument for us? You didn't even let us make our argument. First of all, before we get our case to tell you why OKC, before we get a chance to explain our case on why OKC has a better starting lineup than the Denver Nuggets, can you explain what a floor riser is, please? Because I need to understand these terms you guys are using. What is a floor riser, please?
You shouldn't have
What I'm
used
saying
it,
is that what I'm saying is the reason.
No. Explain to me. Brandon, it's a very simple question. I'm not arguing your MVP Shai take. I'm asking you what is a floor riser.
I'm explaining. Right, I'll do what I want. I'm explaining it. What I'm saying is that the way Oklahoma City's roster is constructed, Oklahoma City has no consistent scorer in the half court other than Shai. Jalen Williams is only shooting 35% from three. So Shai's the one getting the role player shots. And Shai is also a top perimeter defender. So Shai is making Oklahoma City better defensively. He's also making a lot of Oklahoma City's role players look good. Oklahoma City's been garbage this year when Shai's off the court, and Shai's raised the floor of Oklahoma City defensively. Jokic just dropped the bottom out of Denver defensively. Denver can't defend with Jokic on the court because they don't have POA. So
raising the floor is an imaginary expectation line that you say somebody raised. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's a criteria that I use for MVP.
Again, no, I'm asking you what does floor raiser mean. So that means the floor is an expectation.
Making the players
around you better.
Floor raising means you're making the players around you better than they would be without you.
Okay, well then, if you brought up plus and minus, who has the best plus and minus in today's NBA, net rating wise? Is it Joker or is it SGA?
No, that's a misleading take because
wait, no, it's not a misleading take. It's your take. You brought that up. You brought up how when Shai's not on the floor, the team is absolutely worse without him. The guy who's off the floor and his team is absolutely the worst without him is Joker by the numbers. The same numbers that you're using for SGA. How can you call it irrelevant?
Because Oklahoma City has been blowing teams out all year. So the reason why and this is why plus minus without context is a misleading state. And let me make my point. If you want to talk about plus minus, guess what? LeBron has a negative plus minus this year. So you're cooking your...
Brandon, you brought up plus minus. You brought up SGA's numbers.
When I brought it up.
Yes, because I'm asking you, why are you bringing up that number for SGA when in reality that number benefits Joker?
Okay, so
nobody brought plus minus up, but you. This is your argument.
Right.
Yes.
Because Oklahoma City has been blowing teams out all year.
Okay.
Denver has not, because Oklahoma City's the better team. So
what does that have to do with Shai's plus? What does that have to do with his plus minus?
Because Jokic is playing 2 more minutes per game than Shai, because Oklahoma City's blowing teams out all year. So if Oklahoma City wasn't blowing teams out all year and he was playing that extra,
and they're doing that
61 games,
and they're doing that, while SGA is on the floor. Answer my question: are they doing that while SGA is on the bench? Is what you're saying, that the team that you claim has that's a floor team that's being only raised because of SGA for some reason is still able to dominate while he's off the floor?
No. Shai's at the top of the league in VORP. Oklahoma City has struggled when Shai is off the floor. What I'm saying is the only reason Jokic has a better plus minus than Shai is he's played more minutes per game. That's the only reason. Shai's getting pulled in blowouts. And if you want to cite plus minus, again, LeBron's plus minus is negative this year, but that's because LeBron's playing with the second unit a lot. So plus and minus.
No one is using plus minus but you.
No,
and Joker has the highest VORP. Another stat that you brought up. Yes, you did. You brought up SGA's on and off numbers. That's what plus minus is.
No, but plus and minus without context means nothing. Oklahoma City is blowing teams
What context do you need? Again, that means OKC's not as bad as you making them out to be. That means obviously OKC has a good team. They have good players around them. You didn't bring up Lou Dort, who's one of the best defenders, who's actually making an all-defensive team, not SGA. Everybody has a role. Everybody has a role. What are you talking? Who's the role players that Joker's playing with? You brought up Aaron Gordon, who's been injured most of the year. You brought up Jamal Murray, who's not been as good as Jalen Williams. You brought up Michael Porter Jr., who has not been as good as the guy that's been on OKC. Even Harkenstein has been balling in OKC. They got Lou Dort. They got that dude Wiggins. They got that dude. Isaiah Joe. Like, they got a whole team full of guys that are balling.
Isaiah Joe plays 15 minutes. Okay, wait, hold on, John.
Again, all these guys.
Right, Ajani, who has the better talent around them, Shai or Jokic? Starting
Shai.
Wait. So who's better, Jamal Murray or Jalen Williams? Who's better?
Jalen Williams.
Oh,
Jalen Williams.
Horrible. Okay, so if I replace Jamal Murray.
And hold on, wait. And you again, you are always. No, it's no hold on shit. It's no hold on shit. It's no hold on.
Another motherfucking word, and this shit is over. And I ain't playing, nigga. Sit your ass down.
Walk on the GOAT James Kingdom lying. Isaiah Joe plays 21 minutes per game. The OKC Thunder have a better roster than the Denver Nuggets. It's not even questionable. Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, SGA, Hartenstein, Wallace,
Caruso.
Caruso's on this team. They got the other Jalen Williams. They got Aaron Wiggins. What are you talking about? They're a better basketball club.
Hornets,
but you walk in here just lying because that's what you guys just want to argue.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Sit your ass down.
Well, first of all, you have the presumption that people care what you say. They don't.
Sit your ass down.
No.
So now we answered your question. No, we answered your question. The OKC Thunder are better than the Denver Nuggets by roster, talent-wise. No, stop over-talking people because it's not your show. Now, again, we ask you, how is the Denver Nuggets better than them? Let's get Blue Boat in the building. Shout out to Blue. Thank you for bringing up Blue Boat. Because again,
salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody, man.
These how these idiots want to come here. They just want to argue, and he's not consistent. I didn't bring up plus minus. He did.
Right,
he was wrong.
Right.
I didn't bring up VORP.
He's wrong on all accounts.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't bring up VORP. He did. He was wrong.
Yeah.
He was good. He was doing good till he brought up Flores.
Yeah, because Hollywood harm. Because harm, they can't talk basketball harm. They can't talk basketball term. This idea of floor rise is basically him saying, well, I think the OKC Thunder team is not really that good. And it's predicated on SGA lifting the floor. He's a floor riser. What the fuck does that mean? That's not. I've been watching basketball 30 years, and it wasn't until TikTok that I've ever heard the idea of a floor riser. What the fuck is that?
I don't know what's worse, that floor riser or point and protect defender, man. I don't know which one.
He literally said they don't got no point of attack defender.
Me last week. This dude had the nerve to interrupt me last week. Who the fuck is this dude, man? But anyway, like, he said Denver got a better team than OKC, right? That lets you know right there this motherfucker ain't watching no goddamn basketball. Period. Because how can you sit there and look at the roster, right? OKC got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in his prime, MVP candidate along with Jokic. It's a toss-up between those two. It's a whitewash, right? But then you got Jalen Williams. You taking Jalen Williams or Jamal Murray?
Jalen Williams.
Exactly.
Jalen Williams better.
Hey, his main. Hold on, what was his? What was his main point about? What was the main point about SGA? A two-way player. Who's the two-way player? Jamal Murray or Jalen Williams?
Jalen Williams.
Okay then.
Right. And then you got Lou Dort, one of the best defensive players in the league, right? One of the best two-way players in the league. Right. Lou Dort or Lou Dort this year or Michael Porter Jr. this year? Who's better?
I'm taking Lou Dort. I'm taking Dort.
Yeah.
You can't go by names. You got to go by production.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but if you're a Zesty Jeffrey, and if you're someone like Mr. Let me find his comment here. Hold on, give me a second. Mr. Willie here, right? This isn't his comment here. Where the hell was your comment at? Because you just said something real stupid here. Here he goes. He goes, this is why A. Johnny was called a child by somebody who is actually a child. Denver is number 2 seed. Murray and Gordon is more experienced. He's going off of name. He's going off of experience.
Wait a minute. What is the OKC? OKC got to the second round last year. You think that's proof? I would think that's
But what does that have to do? Who's the better? What does that have to do with who's the better team? What does the Denver Nuggets?
Who you taking? Like, don't get me wrong. Russell Westbrook is an all-time great. You taking over-here Westbrook or a healthy Chet Holmgren? Think about it.
Shit, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so how the hell is Denver
But
got goddamn better team, man?
And they do got experience on the roster now because they added a champion to the roster.
You talk about Caruso, right? Yeah, Caruso. That's what I'm saying. So it's like
experience on the roster.
Right,
now.
right. So how the hell you gonna sit there and claim you say you watch basketball and come up with a dumbass statement like that? If you were watching the games all year, right, you would know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, what Jokic is doing, man, is like unprecedented, like just off the charts. And this is a guy that has, you know what I mean?
think SGA should get
No, my bad, Blue Boat. Listen, I think we got to stop telling people they're not watching the game. They are watching the game. They're just not smart enough to understand what they're watching.
Right.
They are watching the games. They're just not smart enough to comprehend what they're seeing. They don't understand the game because they were never exactly. They believe, which is what happened last night. They believe one individual affects everything to the point to where everybody falls in line. Like they get, again, it's all about giving credit to one individual or blaming one individual. It's never about what a team does as a team concept within the team game of basketball, whether it's good or bad. They can only talk about whether or not a player is the reason why their team won or lost. That's how they want to talk basketball. That's why they can't talk basketball, because they don't understand that. Yeah, SGA is a brilliant player. Nobody's saying that. We all know how great SGA is, and we all just sat here and said that he should be the MVP as well. We didn't say that. But the way Joker is playing as well, it makes a conversation for the race.
That's
so
what
it's
I'm
not
saying.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, when this man is sitting here trying to tell me that SGA should be the MVP because his team is worse than Joker's team, okay, if that's your argument, that's fine. If that's what you think. Because that's what I keep telling people. They don't watch OKC. Obviously, you're not watching OKC play. You're not watching them. Yeah, they watch the games. They watch, but they're not watching OKC play.
Of course, he was lying about Williams' stats too. So
yeah,
he definitely lied about that shit. He was definitely lying about it.
They're better than Denver. Now, Denver's a good team, and can we say Denver's only being as good as they are right now is because of Joker as well, right? Why is it just SGA that floor raises? This guy's floor raising. He's running around here with Christian Braun, Julian Strothers, Peyton Watson. He's out here running with a bunch of guys that nobody knows. He only brought up Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray because they watched the Denver Nuggets versus the Lakers. They don't know the Denver Nuggets roster. They don't know who's on the Denver Nuggets team. He didn't bring up Westbrook. Is Westbrook all of a sudden a better player now for this guy to raise the ceiling for that guy? Or not the ceiling, raise the floor?
Not even close.
Right?
Be
like
real
what?
Though. Brandon didn't have to include that floor raise and shit to make a case for SGA being MVP. I think everyone does understand that he probably should be MVP, but Jokic is putting himself in the conversation because Denver is hanging in there. Denver could actually get the second seed. That 30-20-20 put him right back in the mix because he wasn't in the mix until he did do that 30-20-20. And with the Lakers kind of might slip a little bit, they might slip due to LeBron being out for a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
That might put them right back in the mix for real to get it. And that would be understandable because when you look at the history of MVPs, they don't go out defense all the time. Because if that's the case, Charles Barkley should not have won the MVP. Steve Nash should not have won his 1 or 2 MVPs. I mean, so we can't always go out the two-way factor. I think two-way players are more important to the game. But when it comes to MVP, they're gonna go off your team wins, they're gonna go off your offensive production. That's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line.
But here's my thing.
I agree with Herm. I agree with Herm with that one. Here's
my thing about this race. You know what I mean? With SGA, like somebody said, the only way SGA actually runs away with this thing because if they win 70 games, then that's unprecedented itself. But like I said, Joker, that game the other night against Phoenix, that was just unreal, man. That was some unreal stuff. You know what I mean? Because the way he dictated the game, the way he, managed to, facilitated everything while scoring and while getting rebounds, getting assists. Man, that was some very unprecedented, man. You know what I mean? Because it's like, for me, you know what I mean? It's like, even though Denver is still elite offensively, they were way better 2 years ago than they are now. You know what I mean? Because you had Jeff Green on that championship roster. You had Bruce Brown. You had what's his face? KCP, Katavious Caldwell Pope, and everything. You know what I mean? That was like they were like a machine. You know what I mean? Even last year, they didn't have those guys, and even though they got to the conference finals, you see KCP, Bruce Brown, and Jeff Green. That would made them elite defensively 2 years ago and shit. You know what I mean? Because now it's like Joker is like filling in certain holes in the roster. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, Denver is still good. Denver is still, they still a contender because of Jokic. In part because of Jokic's all-around play. And sometimes you get a game from Aaron Gordon and what are you talking about? Michael Porter Jr. You might get breakout games every now and again, but what actually made Denver go 2 years ago was that collective unit of, the backcourt of Bruce Brown and, like I said, those guys they were missing. It was like in and out rotations and everything. That's what made Denver dangerous 2 years ago. You know what I mean? And the fact that Joker is kind of covering all those holes, I don't know, man. It's gonna be coming right down to the end, I think. And if that's
right now.
Blue Ball, I'm gonna mention this. Guys, seeing people in the chat saying something about the two-way effect should be the determining factor. If that's the case, Evan Mobley should be a top 3 MVP candidate. He's a two-way player. He's in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. He's playing for the best team in the NBA. I mean, he should be in the mix if we go off it. So that's why people need to be prepared. Jokic may win the MVP, y'all, because they don't include defense often in their voting. They don't. That's just the bottom line.
Except for 88.
Hey Herm, that was the question I had for you because you said Shai should win MVP, and my thing is, Joker got those type of games and he got that in his back pocket at any time he want to bring it out. And my point with Joker, he can do what Shai can do, but Shai can't do what Joker can do at all. And anytime Joker want to bring out those type of games, I'm not saying he's going to do 30 and 20 and 20. But he can just do things that Shai just can't do. I mean, he's averaging a triple-double right now. Shai, besides points, don't average double figures in anything else but points.
He got a teammate that averaged a triple-double for 3 seasons with MVP. So what?
But he's on the downside of his career. That's the difference. He's on the way downside of his career. Like I said,
this was a bet. I bet Westbrook, because Westbrook got a 20-20-20 game. Westbrook was like, I bet you can't get 20-20-20. Go to, you know what?
But how consistent is that, though? How consistent is those 20-20 games? How consistent those 20-20 games, though? You might get that out of him like every other game.
Yeah, but you got a team with 2 players that had done that on one team.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Russ been solid this year for Denver.
Russ been
you're right about that. Right about that, but I'm saying like the consistency of his dominance is how it was with OKC and a brief time with Houston and everything. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Russ been balling this year, no doubt.
Yeah, I think like the issue is like what he's been doing over the last 4 years. It's not just the fact that he's averaging a triple-double. I mean, that's been done, but it's still rare. But it's just like what he's doing, like what it means.
No, it's a lie. Don't let Brandon Cass lie to you. Sabonis didn't average a triple-double last year. He never averaged a triple-double.
He was lying.
He's a liar, man. He's lying, man.
What's Sabonis? Which Sabonis? The Sabonis from Sacramento?
Domantas Sabonis. Yeah, listen, no, wait, Travis, you remember he brought up me bringing up plus minus, which I never brought up, right? And he brought up about LeBron. He said, yeah, no, he brought up about whatever the VORP and all this other stuff, right? Stuff that he doesn't use in the GOAT debate for Michael Jordan. But who has the best PER this season? Joker. Who has the best win shares per 48? Joker. Who has the best box plus minus? Jokers. All the things that he would use, right, for the GOAT debate, since he wanted to talk about LeBron and Jordan, right, is leaning towards Joker. Then he wanted to bring up like net rating, right? If we go to the NBA and we go to player net rating, SGA is number 1 in net rating, but guess who's second? Chet Holmgren. Guess who's third? Isaiah Joe. Guess who's fourth? Alex Caruso. Guess who's sixth? Jalen Williams. Guess who's 10th? Isaiah Hartenstein. Guess who's 11th? Aaron Wiggins. Guess who's 12th? 13th? Lou Dort. Within the top 2015, 7 OKC Thunders is in here.
Yeah.
7 different ones.
That reminds me of Thiago.
That's what a floor riser is.
Exactly. He has a way better team. Like I said earlier.
He has a way better team.
Brandon, one of these guys that go off narratives, and the same argument he used for the GOAT debate, he applies it to the Games game. That's what messing shit up around here.
Oh, exactly. And like
facts.
he only goes by
Yeah.
names. Like he doesn't know like
Facts.
the actual depth of the team.
I said that. Everybody
Any
talks
context.
basketball. Yeah, everybody talks basketball predicated on what they think on the GOAT debate. They don't talk the game just to talk the game.
It's preference. It's preference. More so preference than actual facts. That's concrete. If you ask me, it's bullshit. Yeah,
It's nonsense. It's pure nonsense. And he wants to argue. Like I said, I'm not here to argue with nobody who's not legitimately talking facts. You're just looking to argue and state an argument. You just sat here and said Sabonis averaged a triple-double last year. He didn't. You just said SGA's plus minus is -200. Where did you get that number from, sir? Where are you finding? Look, right here. It says SGA plus minus is that of 200 better than Joker. 200. Where did you get that information from? And you're not going to tell us because that's why you're Wall Street Brandon. You're made to be on Wall Street so you can scam people. That's your job. You're not going to come on Go James Kingdom lying for no reason. Everything that you brought up.
Damn, he started off good, man, and then he brought up that floor raiser and shit, man.
You ain't even
We literally just gave him a stat that big floor riser is. What did he say? 7 players in the top? That's what a floor riser is when you got your whole team on the list.
Look crazy.
Yeah, and then he's gonna make an
You just
excuse.
couldn't define it until you bring up the stat to support his definition.
Yeah, if anything, that helps Jokic's case because he's actually the only reason this dog water team is even like in the mix.
Oh wait a minute. He sent me a link, right? He said the link is in the private chat. He sent me SGA's minutes per game per StatMuse. I don't need StatMuse to tell me minutes per game, sir. Oh, that's what you want to say? His plus minus is 769 for the season. Is that what you're doing? Let's go. Let's see what Joker's is then, since you brought that up. He's going to StatMuse for this, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know if StatMuse is accurate or not.
He didn't have to predicate it off box plus minus, bro. He didn't even have to go that route.
It wasn't. It's not box. It's not box plus minus. This is just regular plus minus. This is just
a regular plus minus. He didn't even have to bring that up.
All right, so Joker is at a plus 520, right? So that's what you want to bring up. Let's do this. How do you spell Jaylen Williams' name? It's J. I think it's J. I think that's how they spell it. Jaylen Williams. Here we go. Jaylen Williams minutes per game. Let's do that. All right. He has 397 plus minutes when he's on the court. Who was the other guy that we talked about? Alex Caruso? Chet Holmgren? Let's bring up Alex Caruso.
Yeah, Chet didn't play that much this year.
Yeah, he had hurt his hip.
Alex Caruso. Let's see if we can find his minutes per game here and see what he's doing here. Alex Caruso. They're not giving me his plus minus because I didn't do it right here. Here we go. SGA's.
How come no one giving Chet flack the way they've been giving Zion flack for always being hurt?
He got one more year. It's only his second year.
Yeah, he got one more year.
This is actually his third year because he missed his rookie year. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that just thought about it. Yeah, he missed his whole rookie year.
He been hurt so long, you don't even know what year he played in.
Bro,
he missed his rookie year.
It's looking like it's going to be a good one in OKC right now.
Yeah. What the hell they give Zion?
29-28. Jokic it's 29-28. Jokic has 14 points. Shai has 12.
I told you. They said they both said y'all gonna get this MVP this week.
Yeah,
they wanted to.
But if you OKC, that's what you want. You want Jokic to be aggressive for scoring the ball and keep him for playmaking though. So that's kind of good. OKC should come out on top today.
Yeah, man, I think OKC gonna win, but
they should come on top because they're the better team.
They are the better team.
Denver beat them both times.
Literally by every measurement, they're the better team.
Unless you want to make us some Disney stories.
This will determine who's the MVP. Because if Denver beat them twice, there's no way they can win 70 games. And that's the only way I can see SGA getting it with is if they win 70 games. They got to keep the tradition going. Unless there's 2 70-win teams, then.
No, but they ain't got nobody for Cleveland even in the top 5 MVP race, period. I mean,
Yeah, which is
They should, though. They should, though.
I mean, I love the way Cleveland been playing. They've been balling. I love them on the defensive end because it's huge. You can have 2 footers in there playing at the same time in today's NBA is amazing.
That's a rare.
Yeah.
That's the Ralph Sampson, Hakeem days.
Yeah. But I love Mobley game. I mean, I think he gonna be the difference in them if they're gonna be a championship team or not. I think Mobley
all
is
of
the
them
difference.
under their rookie contract still, right? Like both these teams, they except for Shai, he's due, but they all literally under contract for at least the next 2 seasons.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying with OKC. This is the perfect time to win a championship because when it's time to play some of these players, you ain't gonna have the space. I mean,
Not if the salary cap like $300 million for a season.
But John, I'm gonna tell you though, if they don't have a deep postseason run, they gonna make a big move in the offseason. They have to. You got all those assets and draft collateral. You gotta make a big move. If you
That's
don't
that
have a
KD right there. KD coming home, he gonna pull a LeBron.
Yeah, but is he willing to come home though? That would be the question.
Why not? Why wouldn't he want to play with Shai?
If I was him, I would though. If I was him, I would.
He playing with someone that could drop 50 and extend his career.
I mean, it's not a negative for him to come here at all. I mean, he could do everything he's been doing, and I
Just
mean,
with a team that can win.
I think he can restore his legacy to a degree if he brings.
That's what I was just about to say, Herm. I was literally about to say that it can restore everything. He go back, probably sign a small extension with him too.
Yeah.
I mean, it does everything.
The championship of Oklahoma City, that would shut everybody up. That haters 2 rings with Golden State.
Yep, because when Seattle come back, Seattle gonna take their championships, and it's gonna be a championship with just KD on it.
I think they just gonna add Seattle though. I don't think they gonna eliminate the Thunder.
Yeah, I think they just gonna.
No, they're gonna add them, but the Thunder said they would give them they banner for their championships.
It's either Seattle or Vegas, right?
They have to though. They have to give them that 79 though. They have to.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, I think KD. I think if OKC doesn't win, I think, and OKC wouldn't have to give up players that much. They got so much draft capital. It's crazy.
They can reach to him further because he's not going to be in the playoffs, so they can reach out to him a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this. You ain't got nothing to do with April.
You know y'all ain't doing that. It's over right now. I mean,
since you ain't got nothing to do with Abraham, look at here. We don't win this championship next year.
Oh my God!
Start looking for apartments in Oklahoma.
Oh my God, Oklahoma City. Shout out to Ishmael's in the building. Shout out to Ishmael. Yeah, I suspect he kept me on for viewership. Again, he needs content. It's hard to keep content creating. When you go live 3 times a day and can't talk basketball, I guess it was good to have me on.
Damn. Why you hard on locker room like that?
He was hard on me, brother. Listen. I have no issues with the locker room. He keeps coming at me because he has beef with Lamont. He keeps associating me with FYF and Lamont.
He's still holding that grudge with Lamont.
He holding the grudge. He's still holding his money. He owed Lamont money. He talk about me being a child. This man's not even grown enough to pay a man the debt that he owed him for a bet that he can't even admit that he's wrong on. Like this be real. This man went on Lamont's live, bet him, was found to be wrong. Now he has to pay Lamont, and this man's not even paying Lamont his money, and still got the nerve to pop up on FYF and talk shit.
He gonna come with some Luka Doncic hate content in a minute.
He did it last night. That's what started the beef. He got mad at me because he said I should make a video about Luka Doncic's defense. Like I did for Anthony Davis.
Austin Reeves. You know he already.
Of course he knows it. I know he tried to throw racism at me. He said I don't like Anthony Davis because Anthony Davis is black.
He said what?
He said that I'd be hating on Anthony Davis because Anthony Davis is black.
He's black, but he's not black.
Hey, AD from the crib, man.
See, John would have crucified
Yeah, he's from Chicago.
me. John would have crucified me if I said that though, but he let unlock me.
You know something? Hey, Herm, you were so right. Hey, you're right. You're 100% right. You ain't even lying.
Najee was there. Shout out to Najee. Najee was there watching what was happening.
I listened to Locker Room, but I never listened to him like that. I think he a good dude. I like listening to his rants on Dreamers Pro. It just be funny when he said you're an ex-hotel worker. I mean, it makes me laugh.
I think the last thing Locker Room needs to talk about is hotels and hotels workers, because I think he needs to give them extra money for keeping his room clean. But we'll leave that alone. We'll bring that up tonight at 9 p.m. We'll bring that up at 9 p.m. We'll bring that up at 9 p.m. today. We'll bring that up at 9 p.m. today.
Hey, give him a sneak peek, Johnny. Give him a sneak peek.
A sneak peek?
Yeah, give him a
I thought you was gonna say he needed to keep his locker room clean, and you mentioned hotel. Like, come on, come on, man.
But Laker fans, y'all could chill out. LeBron fans, just chill. Just take one game at a time. Analyze it game by game. Hope you see improvements, and then if you do see some weaknesses that are obvious, hopefully JJ Redick will make some adjustments to try to, to try to mend those before the playoffs. So that's
the league should not want OKC to win 70 games. You know what happened last time a team won 70 games.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And they're not gonna win 70 games though. The number is 65 though. The number is 65 though. The teams that won 65 games have been the team.
I'm talking about KD going to OKC.
Damn! If they do,
win
games, he is going to OKC. Yeah, Craig. I see it now. I see the vision.
That shit flew all over your heads, huh?
Yeah, it did. It did.
And the MVP, he'll be an MVP.
Oh my God! That's even.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question.
Oh shit!
Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think Locker Room's mother or girlfriend brought that picture decorum for his room and that curtain? Do you think Locker Room? You think the Locker Room went to well, let's say, where'd he go? He went to Burlington Coat Factory, Marshall's, and he just saw this painting on the wall or this little art graph here and said, you know what? This would be a perfect background for all of the content that I create on a day-to-day basis for people to see. Do you think he really purchased? You really think he purchased a curtain that has the two separate things, where you have the one curtain, right? And you see it's a split curtain, just like the hotel room. It's a split curtain. You can see that.
A package deal at Ross.
No, I don't see the I don't see the floor air conditioning.
That room looks like it's stuck in 1975.
No. Obviously, he gets paid enough in YouTube to not afford one of those cheap hotels with the floor unit run, right? It could be where he's standing.
You'd be surprised.
It could be behind the curtain. It could be behind the curtain,
man. Why everybody bagging on this dude, man? He's like a personal punching bag for everybody and everything. because that's what his content is predicated on. His content is predicated talking about other people. You see, he beats with everybody. He goes around making content. I've seen that. He creates content about other content creators. Yeah, I seen that, man.
Yeah.
I seen him and FYF go at it from time to time.
Now he come on Friday Night Exposure, Johnny.
He was. I told him that last night that he showed up on a Friday Night Exposure. He lied and said that he never showed up on a GOAT James Kingdom program when he showed up on a Friday Night Exposure. And I explained to him my Anthony Davis liability comment to him, and he was not tough. He was acting tough yesterday because he had some buddy with him on the stream with him.
Let me guess. See, you don't like the fact that the Lakers traded Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic, right?
You don't like that?
No. Again, we know he doesn't like that, and that's fine. He's not the only person that doesn't like the idea of that trade. There's several people who thought that wasn't really a smart trade, which is ridiculous. Especially if
He be
you're
backing
coming
on
from
Jokic too. He be backing on Jokic
Right.
too. He's talking about
Right.
he got the MVP.
Again,
Like, come
listen.
on, man.
You know, locker room didn't do nothing if Willie is saying this.
Damn. Damn.
Really funny as hell though. Really.
Yeah, Willie is looking for anybody to cook me because they've seen me cook for so long that they hope anyone can be the one. And if they think locker room's going to be the one, that's hilarious.
Now what's going on between you and locker room tonight? I keep hearing about it, man.
Oh, okay, y'all wanna know what happened with me in the locker room? Can I play a snippet? Do you want to just see a snippet of it or what happened in the locker room?
Yeah. Let's check it out.
Johnny, I said give him a sneak peek on tonight. Give him a sneak peek.
All right, hold on. Let me pull it up here and let me not let the commercials run. I mean, I'm obviously gonna let his commercial run because again, I don't create content, and Brand and I do not create content on other content creators. Any content creator that you've seen us make a video of is because they were actually on our show. They actually came on our show and created that skit for us to put them up, right? So let me see here. Let me make sure I get this right because I want to make sure I find out exactly where I was at. So last night, again, the locker room did a live about the Lakers loss, and he was upset. He wanted to blame Luka Doncic. His premise was Luka Doncic has mental blockage due to Jayson Tatum. Jaylen Brown. Okay, so let me see where he's at. Right?
Didn't Luka average 30 in the finals last year?
I'm sorry. So once again, I'm not saying the Lakers can't come out the West. I'm not saying the Lakers can't get to the finals. But if we do, I don't think
Civil War for y'all, huh?
The Civil War is over.
Now I'm talking about amongst the Laker fans. Y'all done the defense.
Overtime game versus the Clippers.
They all want the same results but different ways, huh?
Yeah. Want the Lakers to win the championship. It's about how they gonna win the championship.
That's why I said.
All right, here we go. All right, so let me oh wait, I just got it right there. Hold on.
The Celtics were playing the second night of a back-to-back. They had just played an overtime game versus the Clippers. I'm pretty sure that had something to do with us beating the Celtics.
Y'all can hear him?
Yeah.
Shout out to Go James Kingdom. What's going on, man?
All right, so you heard him call me out. He said, shout out to Go James Kingdom. That's me saying peace.
Now, Go James Kingdom, once again, are we going to get any content from you on Luka's defense? Or are you still, preaching prosperity over there on FYF?
All right, so you heard what he said, preaching prosperity by me being positive about the Lakers winning. He has a problem with me claiming that the Lakers are going to be championships with Luka Doncic and LeBron James. He doesn't like, that's his beef with me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have beef with locker room. I don't have no question. That's his problem. He wants me to make a video about Luka Doncic defensively. Let's let him continue.
We just want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Because you were quick to say Anthony Davis isn't a good defender and he can't lead a top 10 defense and blah, blah, blah. But we didn't get no content from you or Lamont on Luka's defense.
You see how he had to add Lamont. His beef is with Lamont. And if you look here in the comments, you can clearly put me in. All I put in the comments was peace locker room, like I normally do when I step on anybody's live to address them. Peace, that's it. My second comment, here's my first comment right here. It says it right here, peace. Let me bring it up for you guys so you guys can see it.
Yeah, because I'm straining my eyes and it hurts.
No, my bad. Hold on. Let me make sure I bring it up because I just want to make sure y'all can see it. Oh, now it's tripping. Now it's acting like it can't show it to me. Okay, let me press play. Maybe it'll show up again.
So I'm just trying to understand this here. Like, I don't get it. Is it because Anthony Davis is black?
You heard that. You heard that, right? You heard him say that.
Is he, I don't know. I don't know.
He's a defensive liability. That's it, nigga. He's a defensive liability. Acquiring minds want to know.
Things basketball. What's going on, man?
He really said that too. That's crazy.
Shout out to Leak Bremer. So once again, Go James Kingdom. You're over on FYF.
See, mention Lamont again.
Yeah, his beef is.
You're over there saying all this nonsense about Anthony Davis.
And mind you, he owes Lamont money, ladies and gentlemen.
About Luka.
Oh, so you got beef by proximity, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, look. He got again. Like I told you, his content's predicated on things. I don't make clips of other people like this.
It's not very challenging whatsoever. The fact that you let locker rooms outwit you, outdebate you, it says a lot. We're not talking about a very high-level basketball mind.
See, this is what this is how his content's created. It's funny. It's great. It's entertaining. But his content is predicated on other content creators. That is what his content's created is predicated on.
That's great.
He wants to talk about other content creators. That's what he wants to do. B. Lee's in the building. Shout out to Brandon. What's good, Brandon?
Yo, what's good, y'all?
Hey, welcome back, Brandon. What up, Brandon?
My ass still in bed, feeling sick as a dog.
Man, hope you get better, man.
Thanks, bro.
I know like 4 people with the flu right now.
This the time it always come around, beginning of March, man. That's the easiest time to get.
That's because it be 70 degrees during the day and 20 degrees at night. You thinking it's summertime out there with no clothes?
That sucks, Brandon. You missed a ton of casual takes.
Oh my God! Hey, music by P. Music by P. I would love for you to tell me and really show to me if in reality that this man is in a house in his own bedroom. I would love for you guys to tell me who bought that painting for him to put in his decorum. I would love for anybody to explain this to me. Let's find it again. Let's bring it up again because this is him getting exposed and he had to walk away from the camera because I was exposing him so sadly. Okay, let's bring it up here. Here it is here. Let's bring this up again. Again, I'm having fun with the locker room. Again, I'm going live to discuss this. Again, and I am going to make the Luka defensive video because again, he doesn't talk the game. He was on live for that. So you telling me here, Music P, that painting and that decorum in the background was predicated on him? You telling me a man got a headboard? He got a headboard. Is that a headboard? Let me see. That's not a headboard. Okay, so he don't have a headboard. Okay, so that's not a headboard. All right, so he doesn't have a headboard. Maybe it's not in the hotel room then. But I would love for you to tell me where did he find that decorum?
Ross.
He did it on his own? This is him on his own? This is him? That painting right there, he looked at that painting and said, you know what, man, that's a good painting for me to put on the wall. No Kobe Bryant images, no nothing, no Laker fans, no sports, nothing. This is his room.
He's trying to get the locker room feeling, you know.
So I got a real question. Is that a headboard?
No, it's not a headboard. It's because now that he shows up, it's the reflection of the chair against the back. So there is no headboard. So there is no headboard. But I don't care what no
hotel room.
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon.
Brandon, you didn't have to include that though. You didn't even have to say that, bro, to prove Shai's MVP case. Brandon, that's the problem. That floor raiser shit is just as dumb as the damn point of attack defender. Both them takes are dumb.
Look, that's a hotel room. We've all rented a hotel room before in our lives.
Hotel gives you a bed with no headboard.
A cheap one?
No, a motel. Well, my fault, a motel.
A cheap one?
If you get the $20, $40 ones.
A Motel 8.
That's why he got to go live 3 times a day because how is he going to pay for his hotel room? Shout out to True the King in the building, a Boston Celtics fan, feeling good. I know you feeling good, boy. Your boys look good. Jayson Tatum stepped up. A lot of people been hating on Jayson Tatum, but he stepped up last night. It was a good game. So let's get your takes, brother. Thank you for joining us on another Sunday afternoon. What did you think of last night's game?
Man. I mean, it was a great game. I think it was great, man. It was a statement game. They clearly, you know what I mean, they didn't like that last loss, and like, you know, they talked about it, you know, prior to they were looking forward to Saturday, and they showed up and delivered, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown, the whole team. Shout out to Al Horford, man. I mean, we know, like I said, Jayson Tatum, you know, he's a great player. That's what great players do. 40 points with 12 rebounds, 8 assists. Jaylen Brown doing what he do. But shout out to Al Horford, man. Still going at it at 38 years old. Drew Holiday coming back. The veteran, you know what I mean? The veteran, you know, he do a lot of things. Don't show up on the stat sheet. Great win for the Celtics, you know what I mean? 13 points in the third quarter. That's tough to do against anybody. You know what I mean? That's tough, man. Elite defense was shown. Great win. I mean, I was happy. You know what I mean? Can't complain. You know what I mean?
Indeed. It was a good win, man. It was a good game. I said your boys is really the only team that could probably challenge the Lakers. Should have had your money on the Celtics. You should have had your money on the Celtics.
It wasn't that. It was the stats.
Oh my God! Hey y'all,
LeBron did a triple double.
Oh, man, they getting that. I mean, locker room make a lot of money on YouTube. He say though, I don't think that was a hotel room. Off his own word, he make a lot of money on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so what? It's expensive out here.
Saying, man, I'm going.
It's expensive out here. I listen in Miami, boy. A 1-bedroom apartment going for like $2,700 in the hood. In the hood. Yeah, it's expensive depending on where you staying at.
He showed me how much he showed me how much he was making on YouTube on my stream. So I don't know, man. He could. I mean,
that's good. That's what's up.
Out here, man.
Okay, that's fine. Maybe he has enough money to rent. Yeah, maybe he has enough money to rent a hotel to do his live streams. Maybe that's what he does instead of being anywhere. I guess he probably can't do it in his mama's house all day long streaming, doing nothing. Got to pretend he got a job, right? And he got a guy again. He's doing his thing, but they said no longer call him the locker room, call him the hotel room. Again, I told him he should have never done that, and I already know where he's gonna go with this. It's gonna get real personal because again, I already told him they're GJK groupies. That's what you do. You worry about me, you worry about what I say and how I talk, but you don't want to talk the game of basketball. And he had almost an hour of me on his show yesterday, and he did not speak one lick of basketball. Instead, he dodged me and then tried to pretend when I got off the live that he was doing something. Then when I popped back on the live, he started getting friendly again. Again, all this will be shown tonight because I was gonna make a video. I exposed him so bad it has to be a live. It has to be an actual live because I can't. Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern, ladies and gentlemen. But we got B Lee in the building, man. Let's let B Lee get in the building because Brandon is not feeling too well, and obviously he's probably not feeling even better knowing that LeBron is going to be injured. So let's get your take, Brandon, about the game last night, and obviously LeBron's injury. He's going to be out another week or two.
Sucks that he's going to be out about 2, maybe even longer, so he'd be ready for the playoffs. Might ruin his chance of making all NBA first team, so most likely be on the second team. But then again, that game, I figured the Lakers was not going to win that game anyway. I didn't think they were going to fight as hard as Boston. It was pretty obvious they did. Boston wanted it more. They were playing at home, but the Lakers was shorthanded. They didn't have Rui. They didn't have Jackson Hayes, and to me, it was positive for me for the Lakers. In my eyes, it seemed like who is the better team that when they're full is the Lakers. When they're full, I believe the Lakers is a better team. Luka's still not in shape. He still scored 34 points. LeBron didn't shoot as well, and they had the lead down to 4 points after erasing that 20-plus deficit easily. I like how they're staggering LeBron and Luka minutes at times. It seemed like the Heat when they used to stagger LeBron and Wade, and Wade used to come in the second quarter and just destroy the bench players. So LeBron is doing the same thing. So if they was playing in a 7-game series, I would take the Lakers off of what I saw yesterday.
Without Porzingis?
Without Porzingis, there go Greg.
Yeah, Porzingis, even though he's talented, he's not gonna do too much.
So what?
I know when they
19 points,
but he can't beat Luka with LeBron.
19 months is something. 19 points a game is something, though. You can't just replace it.
It's
Brandon, it would be Celtics in 6. Let's be real here.
Again, it's going to be if those are the two teams that make the NBA Finals, we're going to see great basketball. Let's just keep it real. That was a good game last night, and I do believe that that's going to be the actual best series as far as basketball wise. If we get Celtics and the Lakers, but again, the Celtics have a good team, man. That the fact that all those guys can shoot and they're so willing to pass the ball and move the ball with one another. It really makes it difficult to stop them. It really does.
Yeah, Lakers have the defenders to stop them. The only thing they struggle with is, of course, when rebounding on the defensive end because of the size that Boston has. That's the only thing that's going to be an issue. But if Jackson Hayes is in there at least half the game, like he will be, it won't be as bad as it was yesterday.
Yeah.
And like I said before, LeBron just going to have to be the center almost half of the game. So and LeBron is going to be up to LeBron James in the playoffs to actually get those rebounds when Jackson Hayes is not in the game.
38-year-old Al Horford put the clamps on Luka, and that gave you some positives about that game.
I mean, Luka had 34 points. Luka had 34 points. Luka's out of shape. Luka's completely out of shape and scored 34 points. And if that's putting the claps on Luka, he's going to average 45 points.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen,
that's what got the hotel room upset yesterday, because he's over here talking about me being upset. And sir, I am not upset at you at all. You're the one who's upset, because after today, people are going to start calling you motel room. That's going to be your new nickname. Again, I told you, don't do it to yourself. I asked you kindly to respect the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Stop talking shit. You say nobody cares about you being exposed, but yet you're here. This is the most you've ever comment on a Sunday afternoon on GOAT James Kingdom. I don't never ever see you here on a Sunday afternoon. You claim you never come on a GOAT James Kingdom program, but look at you trying to act safe in the comments. I told you were safe in your sanctuary. You need to hurry up and delete that video before I start getting more clips out of it. All right, sir? Because, again, now you have a new name, the hotel room, okay? All right, brother? Again, it's not my fault. I was not the one that did that. Look, this is how they do it. You seem upset, brother. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. This is how they called me egotistical. But this is how they want to talk. Just stick to gossiping. I don't gossip about the Heat. You're the one who gossips about the Lakers. You're the one who went and found some obscure article written by some guy named Connor Ryan about Jaylen Brown being in Luka's head. Let's ask you this, True the King. Have you ever heard anything in Boston that Jaylen Brown is in Luka's head?
No, I did. The only thing you hear is that Jaylen Brown is a good matchup for it. You know what I mean? On Luka, about on both sides of the ball. Of course, it's a challenge for to try to target Luka, and Jaylen Brown, of course, exposes that matchup. And then Jaylen Brown it looks up. He does a great job guarding. That's it. Nothing, no extra stuff about mind games, anything. It's just basketball.
Thank you. I'm
glad. Have
y'all noticed?
Hold on, wait. Let me ask you, because he's mad. No, he said I'm a Miami Heat fan, right? So I can't talk to Lakers. You're a Boston fan. You cover your Boston Celtics on a day-to-day basis, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that means you would have information and you would know if Jaylen Brown was in Luka Doncic's head, correct?
Yeah, I never heard that.
Exactly, because when you spend most of your time in a motel room looking up articles on your laptop, this is what you come up with. And again, you remember he has to pay his rent, so he has to find some content to create. Just like Lo said the other day, go look at these dudes' video. They make a video all the way at 8 minutes and then put an outro so they can make sure it gets monetized.
I wonder if this is true. When Boston beat Philly, the last season that Harden was in Philly, that Boston eliminated them, right? In the playoffs?
Yeah.
Or was that Milwaukee?
No, that was.
You talking about 2020? You talking about 2023?
Yeah.
Yeah. Celtics beat the Celtics some game.
Okay. And then Harden traded. They swept the Nets, and then they traded KD. They beat Dallas, and then the Celtics is just be killing it, making teams just trade their best player.
Man.
Hold on. Didn't Luka average 30 in the finals last year?
Like 27.
And they still said you couldn't help us beat the Celtics. We gonna need somebody else.
Yeah, like what, 27?
They break up dynasties before.
Jaylen Brown. Again, the strategy of shutting down Luka Doncic is predicated on the simple fact is that the Boston Celtics have great perimeter defenders across the board. And when you try to set screens for Luka Doncic for him to get that matchup, they can put that's what they did last year. They basically put Jayson Tatum on Gafford or Lively and put Jaylen Brown on. So when you try to give that screen with PJ Washington or Gafford or Lively, guess who's switching? I'm switching on to Luka. I'm switching on to Tatum, and I'm switching on to Brown. Again, we actually did coverage of that game. We did play-by-play because that's what we do best. I can guarantee you Mr. Hotel Room does not do good play-by-play commentary because he doesn't talk the game of basketball. It's just as simple as the clip he puts on his show about Lamont said about him, that it's very simple to stifle him if you're talking basketball. I stifled him last night. He wouldn't talk basketball with me. He wanted to keep talking about me, and then he brought up somebody on top of that to help him talk about me. These dudes really want to talk about me. That's what they want to talk about. And I'm going to prove it tonight. And I'm also going to make the video he asked for. Again, he asked for the Luka Doncic defense video. And I'm going to show him how Luka Doncic was actually playing defense. And he's going to sit there and cry like a baby.
I mean, the issue is not with Luka's offense. Now it's completely different. He has LeBron James on his team. So you're not going to be double teaming Luka. Like, that's just out of the question. Is Luka guarding Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum? Like that's what they have now, Luka defense. So
yeah,
that's the issue. So Luka, they hunted him a lot last game. Like I said, he's not nowhere near in shape. So hopefully towards the end of the season, Luka starts playing better defense.
Even people on your side, Hotel Room is calling you Hotel Room. Yeah, man. Again, Brandon, we all know that Luka Doncic is not a great defender. Nobody's sitting here saying that the Lakers defense is going to be greater because Luka Doncic was added to the team. That's not what we said. He's mad because the Lakers.
That's all that is.
Yeah, he's upset because remember 2 weeks ago it was Luka Doncic was out of shape and he was a drunk, he was alcoholic, he was damaged goods. Then it was Austin Reeves can't do nothing, and Austin Reeves has been doing something. Then it's there's got to be something wrong. He just found something. Now he just found this Jaylen Brown article. Supposedly Jaylen Brown's in Luka Doncic's head, and like you said, Luka went off for 34 points. He had the nerve to say that Luka got outplayed by Jaylen Brown last night, which is fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious.
I always said the key is for the reason why they got Luka is for the future. What Luka can do for LeBron is extend his career because LeBron ain't got to do what he was been doing to exert all that energy for him to get hurt in the first place. That's why I said this injury is gonna make him relax. Like, y'all got Luka on my team. Let him run around and do all that extra shit.
It's gonna get him some rest.
I think LeBron wants to play. I think LeBron wants to play, but I do think obviously, like we all said, man, that groin is a situation because I think he had that injury before, and those are
he's older.
Yeah, exactly. At this age, those are the things that go. It's these little knick-knack injuries because of your muscles tearing here and there, strains here and there.
That's why I say he need to relax and just let Luka do all that other extra stuff. Play defense in Rome.
I mean, that's what he's been doing. He's been letting Luka take over the offense. So, I mean, it's been working. Obviously, it's been working.
It was no. And listen, their game plan last night was to attack Al Horford, and that didn't go well. Al Horford stood on business. He stood on business.
Listen, hey, I'm old to play too.
I can give a game. And then they tried to again. Another thing that the Lakers couldn't do well yesterday was because they couldn't really. I mean, they had to put in Jordan Goodwin a lot because they didn't have obviously Jackson Hayes and
they was missing a lot.
Yeah,
it was just the third quarter. It was just the third quarter.
Exactly, and that was all the offense. They were missing open shots. They were missing open 3-pointers.
It was the third quarter. And they completely erased that deficit quickly because the Lakers are a better team. Simple as that.
Yeah, and look again, Mr. Hotel Room still adding. He said that. The man just said Luka outplayed Jaylen Brown. He did outplay Jaylen Brown. Tatum outplayed Luka. Those are the facts. Jaylen Brown outplayed LeBron. You can say that if you want to say that, sir. But you didn't watch the game because y'all was sitting here talking about the Lakers were out rebound and didn't rebound when the Lakers had more rebounds than the Boston Celtics. But again, you don't study stats because stats don't fit in your favor. That's why these guys hate stats. These guys I told him he's as zesty as any zesty Jeffrey because everything is predicated on narrative-based takes. Nothing is predicated on anything factual, tangible that we can actually go into. How are we going to measure how much Jaylen Brown is in Luka's head? When Luka went off for 34 and 8 last night.
You call a LeBron fan a zesty Jeffrey? I'm confused.
Because again, the zesty Jeffrey has nothing to do with being a LeBron fan or being a Michael Jordan fan.
So why is it?
Because zesty Jeffrey used logic to argue with other men online.
I'm just saying, I'm talking about the name itself then, if it's not
it's a zesty Jeffrey. It comes from their fan base. It comes from the fan base of the Michael Jordan fan cave who created this logic.
It's a term when you do not agree with what a LeBron fan say. Basically, that's
No, it's not true.
Even if you're a LeBron James fan, it still don't make any sense.
No, it's nothing. Again, what's zesty
But we need
about
some
it?
Equity inclusion in here. I sound like
What's zesty about it is right is this: you are a clown. You want to have a personal engagement with another man. You don't want to talk basketball. You want to engage on who is the more cooler dude, who has the better channel, who creates the better content argument. And they get mad at me because I'm better at it than they are. I can talk basketball better than them, and I control better than them.
Yeah, he's
not a LeBron fan. He's a Laker fan. He's not a LeBron fan. He's a Laker fan. He chooses LeBron to be his GOAT because he gets to argue with other men about it. He doesn't care about LeBron being the GOAT. If he didn't, he would be happy LeBron has Luka over AD, but he don't care. He is a Laker fan. He has been tormented by watching Kobe punish him, about Kobe telling him all these things about how to be great and not being great, when at the end of the day, Kobe was just Kobe, and the Lakers were lucky to get all the things that they got to help Kobe win championships.
No, because when you say Jesse Jeffrey, I just think of bad Jordan fans. When you call a LeBron fan,
that's true. Yeah, so that shows you how bad. Yeah, no, that shows you how bad you have to be. If you are a LeBron fan, yeah, if you are a LeBron fan and you get called a zesty Jeffrey, it's even worse, because that means you have really no reason to be as zesty as you are. You just zesty, son. This is something wrong with you.
We need some equity and inclusion. We need equal opportunity to have a crazy name for LeBron stan, just like you got a crazy name for Jordan stan.
Well, this is a unique situation, because in reality I'm dealing with a YouTube trash content creator. I told him he's just like Creepers Pro. He's just like Michael Jordan Fans of the Worst page. He's just like Meltdown Sports. These people are not talking basketball. They're talking narrative-based content.
I'm just saying,
and they're talking about other content creators. Michael Jordan Fans are the worst goes look for other content creators to come on his channel to talk about other content creators. People like Locker Room and Dreamers Pro, people like Locker Room and Creepers Pro, or Hotel Room and Creepers Pro, they sit in their little hotel room and they talk about other content creators. They go back and forth with each other all the time. He has a clip of the Locker Room talking about him because, again, I mean, Creeper Pro have a hotel beef, right? The hotel room beef. This whole situation about LeBron James fans, because supposedly LeBron is a hotel room's glorious king. He says, "This is my glorious king, my glorious GOAT." That's how he does it. He's a troll. He's trying to. Again, they told me I was immature, but all they do is look for people to beef with on the internet. I'm not looking for a beef. I'm just going to point out that this is the problem with the social media content world, that we have trash content creators out here creating trash on a day-to-day basis, and they're allowed to be special because they get a bunch of other special trash people who become members of their channel or subscribe to their channel, and they think they're somebody. I don't think I'm somebody. I keep telling you, I'm just the exposer. I'm here to expose y'all who don't talk basketball. That's just the facts. I went on his show last night to talk basketball, and I wasn't even going to click the link until he started coming at me about Luka Doncic. And wait till I show you his response when I ask him, what should I be specifically making a video on? He couldn't answer that question. He just said, make a video like you did with Anthony Davis. And he doesn't even understand what I did with Anthony Davis.
It's crazy. I got beef by proximity because you cool with someone.
That's fine. I'm not, listen, I'm not going to shy away from the fact that Brandon and I decide to multi-stream our shows on FYF Sports Debate. Locker Room's not going to make me feel any way different about that. What's wrong with him? If Lamont giving us the opportunity to do this, why shouldn't we take this opportunity?
No, I'm not saying it's not wrong. I just feel like it's crazy that you could not like someone because they're affiliated with someone you have been.
Brandon, B. Lee.
Yeah.
Have you ever spoken to Lamont personally?
No.
So how the fuck does GJK have to do with Lamont and FYF? My partner has never spoken to Lamont. Never.
BJK don't 500 views without FYF.
Look what he said. He said again, Lamont, our stream on Lamont's channel gets thousands of views. That's on his channel. We are always consistent in our viewership. It's always anywhere between 700 to 1,200 views. That's our viewership. We had that before Lamont. And in fact, after getting Lamont, we've actually gone down in viewership on GOAT James Kingdom. Because now the people who, instead of them going to GOAT James Kingdom to watch us, they can go to Lamont's channel and watch us. So, I mean, again, this is what you guys want to talk about. Views, right? This is what you guys want to talk about, views? Because again, we're not gossipers. Me and Brandon don't sit around here gossiping. We're talking basketball. So of course we're gonna have a smaller fan
I've been saying
base.
that if we did the show naked, we'd get more views.
Maybe if we all got a hotel room, we would do better. And people like Locker Room's not going to give nobody advice on how to make money. He's going to show True the King how much money he makes, but he's not going to tell True the King how to get his channel to 24,000 subscribers. He's not going to help him do that.
I mean, my whole thing is this: regardless of the views and all that, like if people doing what they love to do, why are you worrying about people what content they doing? Especially
Thank you. Great. Exactly.
My thing is, I don't know how
because
people y'all naming because I don't watch them, so I'm confused as fuck.
No, I don't. I only was watching the Locker Room because I thought he was a LeBron fan, but now I'm gonna stop watching because he did something at the end of the show, which if any one of y'all continue to watch him after that, it shows me your character as a man. Because he definitely showed me his character as a young man.
Today, so.
Well, again, now it's not the Locker Room, it's the motel room, Hotel 6.
Half these people got named. I'm so confused about that.
Like I said, all that trolling and gossiping and all that, that's like, okay, what's like, if people trying to make content and just trying to have fun and do what we love to do, why are you worrying about it?
No,
ain't hurting nobody, hurting no.
Yeah, but he
Like,
be the main one.
I don't agree everything that Johnny be saying, case may be, but we gonna have a basketball. It's not that deep. But people can't talk basketball and you doing it, like I said, John, let's keep it real. Locker Room only makes content because it's popular. It's a wave. It's trendy to be, of course, talking sports. And he's doing it because of money and whatever case may be. He getting every case may be. He don't do it because he loves the game. He don't do it because he can talk basketball. It's TMZ stuff. You know what I mean?
That's he got mad because I told him that yesterday. He got mad when I told him, you're TMZ. All your content is about other content creators, or gossiping about stuff about what people say. It's all clips and articles. Yeah.
Are you worried about how people want to make their content and talk about their content, or how they want to distribute their content? Worry about yourself, man. Like, I mean, like, it's nice to listen, bro. Like,
I'm with you, True the King. They're bad. They're bad for YouTube because, as you guys can see, Brand and I don't do that. All the clips that you see Brand and I make of people, it comes from them either coming on our show, and we don't make no videos. I have yet to see Brandon make a video of anybody else's stuff. And when we do make a video, who are we making a video on? The national people, the public people. It's Rob Parker that Brand and I go after. It's Rashard McCants. It's Stephen A. Smith. It's Cruz Broussard. These are the guys that we go after.
Right.
We don't go after.
Oh, right. My bad. My bad. He's off limits.
But even with
in shop off limits. My bad.
But even with that, like, it's not like doing content with other content. I think that's normal. But when you're making it personal, you're not talking about just talking personal. Like, for what? Okay, you can want to challenge somebody takes. I'm fine with that. If you want to say, hey, tag somebody, talk about somebody take, that's whatever, right? But when you start trying to make it personal, and you put him, you know what I mean? He was a whole thumbnail of me. He took it down, you know, because he was, like you said before, when you can't talk basketball, you gotta go personal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, and all that.
That was the studio he was in. That's what.
Look, it's personal. Look what he called him, an FYF. Again, he's obsessed with Lamont. He's really obsessed with Lamont. So that's the end of it. Like I said, if y'all really want more of this topic between the motel room and the exposure, you'll get all full details tonight. Plus, Mr. Motel Room, you'll get your video. So be tuned, because I don't think you're going live tonight, are you? If you like, again, I will tag you. You will be fucking tagged. You're gonna be in the title and tagged. I don't run from none of y'all.
What up, Jordan fans? The best. What up?
Yeah. Michael Jordan fans are the worst page. Another TMZ created content creator, predicated on just creating content on gossip, talking no basketball talks at all.
Talk more basketball than locker room. Though. I give
that. Damn, that's sad. That's sad, Mr. Hotel Room. If Michael Jordan fans are the worst, talks more basketball than you. No, I got you. No, that's your opinion, and I'm not gonna argue with you. Yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah,
I know what y'all got between, but listen, I'm just, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you talk more basketball than locker room.
You care enough to be here for the last 2 hours on the GOAT James Kingdom channel or FYF channel, whichever channel you decided to watch this on, sir. Yeah, it's not a waste of a time, because like you, I get paid for this. You forget, me and Brandon are monetized, brother. And I'm gonna make sure this one, I'm turning on the promotions on this one. Me and Brandon grow. Y'all act like Bree and Brandon just have a YouTube channel. We have over 100,000 followers on Facebook, brothers. They really don't know that. We have. Matter of fact, YouTube is our least populated content creating thing. Every other platform that we have way much more followers and subscribers or whatever than we have here on YouTube. And we all know why it is, because YouTube, you have to pay YouTube to be out there. That's fine. That's fine. If that's what you do in locker room, that's fine. You've been doing this for a while, locker room, like you said. You've been doing this for a long time, and you got a whole posse of people behind you. And I can't wait to get that list of people that you were talking about, Mr. Hotel Room, so we can get those people in your hotel room so I can expose all of y'all. Because I've been asking for a 20v1. And if I can't get one with 20 Zesty Jeffries, I'll just get one with, what do we want to call them, Craig? What do we want to call these fake?
Find a new name, because DEI is here to stay. No,
Bronny Juniors. A bunch of Bronny Juniors.
We gonna do some diversity, equity,
Bryces.
in this motherfucker. We gonna find a name for you, LeBron.
A bunch of Bryce James. A bunch of Bryce James. That's what they are. Like I said, man, again, Brandon and I go live because we want to talk basketball. We use stats, accolades, and achievements. Brandon and I don't sit here and talk narratives. We have our own takes. He goes, look, Gil said, who is the hotel room?
Out of Gil.
Who's the hotel room? Gil, Mr. Hotel Room is a social media content creator who covers the Lakers every day. He is a true solid Laker fan, and I was out of my lane for mentioning how great the Lakers were going to be defensively without Anthony Davis, and for mentioning that they will be celebrating a championship in LA this NBA season. He is upset that the Lakers are actually going to do something. He's so used of having to defend the Lakers that he doesn't even know how to just enjoy the Lakers' success. That's just facts. Here you go. Look, you've been talking about people the last 15 minutes. We try to talk about Joker. Y'all didn't give a damn about Joker.
It's all about Shai.
No, Gil's not playing dumb, sir. He just doesn't know who you are. You are a nobody as well. We keep telling you this. You guys think because you guys got a bunch of followers on your channel that makes you somebody. To people like Gilbert Arenas, they don't care. People like Gilbert Arenas don't care about us, bruh. When people be like, oh, Gil, hit the link. Gil, you never hear me beg people to hit the like button. He be like, oh, we got 3,000 people in the comments. Can y'all start hitting the like button? Like, this is what you do. Again, I get it. You're a content creator. You make money because them hotels are expensive. If I'm correct, a hotel probably costs anywhere between $100 to $200 a night. So if you're doing that for 30 nights a month, that's a lot of money, brother. You need to make sure you get $6,000 of YouTube monetization. Because you definitely ain't got a job as much as you go live. That's a fact. See, we done derailed the show.
Yeah, sure did, because I'm confused. Who the fuck is all these people?
And like I said, that's just the sad part. Like I was saying, there should be no reason why we're talking about this.
None of that stuff pop up on my YouTube. Why? Because I don't search for it. Yo, you gotta be that spiteful to search for stuff for people to hate on. Like, that's crazy. Like, I got too much time on your hands on this social media shit.
No, and you know why though? Because I've had several people come to me about what Mr. Motel Room has said about us, and like I've kind of brushed it off because, like I said, I'm not interested in creating beef on social media. Like, that's not my idea of what content creation should be. Like, content creation should be creating content, talking about what you want to talk about. That's all it is.
I mean, guess you want to talk about what other people doing.
No, he doesn't. Again, social media is the high school cafeteria. You cannot be in this lunch table unless you dress like us, act like us, talk like us, and walk like us. They're not interested in diversity. They're not interested in outside takes.
Well, I just had Kendrick Lamar just come through my mind.
But it is. It's so true. Look what he wrote. He wrote again. Thanks for not striking us. Who's the us? Who's the us? Motel room. Who's in that hotel room with you? And you don't want me to call you Zesty. What's good, Ishmael? Thank you for joining us, brother. What you got for us for today? Go James Kingdom.
Shout out. Peace to the panel. Hey, Johnny, bro, why you doing my boy locker room like that? Come on, man. Like, that's why you
ask him. Ask him. You saw the video. Ask him. You saw it.
Yeah.
Ask him. He'll be available to explain himself tonight if he's not in his hotel room doing a live about me.
So what was the video about?
It wasn't a video. I went, okay, after last night's game, right? I said, well, let me go see who's going live and who's talking about what. So obviously we subscribe to Locker Room's channel, and because I've always commented and always checked on Locker Room's content, that was one of the lives that they showed me. At first I went to Lowe's live, but Lowe got off of his playback early, so I was like, let me go see who's live on YouTube. Usually it's A-Weezy Bang. There's a Lakers Centers fan page that we follow as well, a couple of other channels. I just clicked on the Locker Room because I just want to see what the Locker Room was talking about. So when I clicked on it, I do my normal greeting, peace, Locker Room, whatever, was good. From there, he just went in on me. He just started going in on me about me making a video about Luka Doncic. He was like, where's your video about Luka Doncic like you did for Anthony Davis, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, you got to keep the same energy. And he came at me. So as normal, I hit the link because I'm not a coward. I go on other people's shows and I hit the link. And when I hit the link, that's when he started backing up and acting like a true coward that he is. He couldn't address nothing that I stated. And I'm going to prove all this tonight when I show it to you, exactly everything that he stated.
So he was saying that because you made a video about AD not ruining the Lakers defense, you need to make one about Luka being worse than AD, basically.
Although the Lakers defense has been better while Luka's been on the team, but I got to find a way to make it a Luka problem. I don't know why I'm making the Lakers defense a problem in the first place. The Lakers defense has not been their problem.
I love it. Look at these Lakers fans.
I see what he's trying to ask, but to be fair, it's not relevant to what Johnny's point was about AD's defense. Because I know Johnny said AD. He never said AD is a terrible defender. He said he's terrible at anchoring a defense, making a team better. Like, that's a big difference. Everybody knows that Luka is not a team, let alone a great defender. I mean, he can play defense at times. It's not like he can. Sometimes he can read the defense and come up with great steals. But we all know that he's a terrible defender. He's not good at all. And so it's like, it's kind of pointless to make a video about that. So I think that it's like, it's not really as intriguing to talk about if AD's can anchor a defense or not. But, I don't want to harp on that too long. But it's like, yeah, there's no point in that. Because it's like, I see what Johnny was saying. I know what Locker Room was trying to ask, but it's like, it's not the same thing. But I want to talk about that. I put in the chat that Sham said that LeBron's going to be out for a week or two.
Yeah, he is. It's a strained groin. So,
that's not bad. That's not so bad. I think it's okay for him. I think he should rest because, like, he has those moments where his shot is not hitting because he doesn't have his legs. He's like tired at some cases, and he's older, so it's understandable. So I think the Lakers can be good enough to be able to get some wins while he's gone, make a difference, especially Luka taking the slack.
It may force Luka to get in better shape a little bit sooner, and I do think it's a little helpful to.
And this is what it is with him. Y'all just gonna have to start treating him like Zion. This is what it is. I give it all these players.
Don't even do that. No, it's nowhere near Zion. Stop it.
I'm gonna be rooting for Zion.
Nah, stop it. It's nowhere near Zion. And Zion lost like 40 pounds or something like that.
Luka should lose 40 pounds then.
Yeah, I agree. He should lose some weight. He definitely needs to. But I'm saying it's not a bad thing.
6 seasons, and he's the third fastest to 5,000 points since y'all love fucking know. Zoot for Zion.
Oh my God. Okay, but yeah, I thought it was a good game yesterday. Though the Lakers didn't play their best offensive basketball, but it was pretty good. LeBron was doing good in the first half, but I think that he doesn't always have his legs on him during the course of the season. I think this break will be good for him, in my opinion. He's getting older and stuff. It's like, yeah, but I thought it was a great game. I feel like you win some and you lose some, and the Lakers did a good job for the most part for being able to come back. And they was actually doing pretty good in the first half. Like I said, it's good basketball. I would like to see that matchup in the finals, though. Lakers versus Celtics. even though I want the Lakers to win, I still want it to be competitive.
I
Wait,
wouldn't.
you say
I want the
even
Lakers
though
to
you
blow.
know Lakers will win, you want it to be competitive? What kind of double?
No, because I want the Lakers to blow them out, sweeping 4 straight games, win by 20. I don't want
Y'all really think the Lakers could sweep the Celtics or make it not
I
competitive?
never said that. John is saying that. I'm not
You asked me
saying
I told you what I wanted. I said what I wanted. I said I hate when people
Well,
say
they got
I
a
want
Burger
competitive games.
King. Burger King, you can have it your way at Burger King.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brandon, check out Willie, Brandon.
Like, is he talking about you? Willie's funny.
Again, they all got an issue with me. Again, look, this look at the locker room. Get cooked. How locker room win? You just said you don't want to debate me because I said Anthony Davis was a defensive liability. You don't want to debate, brother. You're not capable of debating. That's not something you can do. You just said that's all we want to do. But look at you. How are you cooking us? What are you cooking us in? How? Explain that to us. By pressing a button on your soundboard? Brother, you are going to be easy work, brother. You're going to be easy work.
Well, is he just saying that the Lakers defensively is better with Anthony Davis over Luka? Is that all he's saying or something?
No, I don't know what he's saying. He's just
I'm
saying.
confused.
Exactly. Only thing he's saying is that
he was asking.
Both want the same results, but in different ways. So y'all got beef about it. That's
he doesn't want. No, he doesn't want the results because there's no results that show Anthony Davis making the Lakers a top 10 defense. None.
I mean, Anthony Davis is definitely better defensively than a Luka defensive team with the Lakers. Like, he's not lying about that.
That wasn't the argument.
No, here we go. Here we go.
Anthony Davis, yeah, they will be better defensively with Anthony Davis, of course. So I don't understand like what the issue is.
So basically,
that's not
the Lakers. Hey, put it like this: the Lakers will be a better defensive team with AD. The Lakers are a better team with Luka. In the story.
It's not simple like that. I think locker room situation is that even if you have that argument about Anthony Davis not anchoring a defense, and Anthony Davis didn't get that opportunity to be able to maximize that because you had players like D'Lo, you had Darvingham that would start Schroeder, Austin Reeves, and D'Lo at the same time or something like that for the playoffs. And
I read those.
I keep telling y'all, I didn't ask for this. I didn't want this, but I got it, and I'm fucking here. Exactly what I said about this man, Mr. Motel Room. Gilbert Arenas said it best. Yo, I didn't see your videos. Was just saying I saw your channel on my copyright match, too, because you use like 70% of my content on your videos. I guarantee you ain't got us getting tagged on any other content creators' video copyrighting their stuff. Cause we don't even make stuff on Gilbert Arenas show.
I faithfully watch Gilbert Arenas show every Monday through Thursday.
Exactly. I watch Gilbert Arenas show more. Matter of fact, I watch content creators' content more than anybody's stuff. I don't watch ESPN. I don't watch TNT. I don't watch that stuff.
Yeah, I'm the one who normally notify you what's going on First Take. I send you the stuff that goes on First Take. Did you hit John? You know I watch that. I say I know, but I just need you to have the information.
Gil, we know you're not mad. Gil, that's what he hopes. That's how he feels better in his hotel room. Right? Because if somehow he said some simple thing in the GOAT James Kingdom comment thread to get Gilbert Arenas upset, he must be somebody important. These guys think that's what they say. I'm egotistical. He spent the whole show talking about I was egotistical when these dudes are looking to be important. I'm not looking to be important. I didn't ask to be the exposer. I just noticed that when I was talking basketball with people that this is what happened. Brandon will tell you, I had to call Brandon multiple times apologizing for my behavior on GOAT James Kingdom. Brandon will tell you, he had to tell me stop apologizing. He had to say, bro, why you apologizing for? This shit was good content. I swear for Lord. I swear for Lord.
Well, like why don't the locker room just come up so he could explain the issue that he's having?
He can't.
Because I really want to know like what's the real issue it is. Because I'm just lost.
I'm telling y'all what it is. It's like, even though he can speak for himself, it's because he thinks it's a clown take to criticize AD's defense, where the issues of the defense was people like D'Lo, Austin Reeves, and Darvin Ham as a coach. You shouldn't blame it on superstars. You should blame it on the role players that have the deficiencies on defense.
Yeah, Anthony Davis can't guard everybody, but that's what, some of y'all want to make it seem out like he's supposed to guard everybody on the court. He's not able to guard D'Angelo Fox, Jamal Murray, all this other stupid shit. Like, he was doing every damn thing. That's why he was first team all defensive.
That's why I said it's addition by subtraction. You lost some.
All right, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. We have sent your locker room in the building. Go ahead, Mr. Motel Room.
Johnny, man. Like I said, bro, I said last night I thought you were a nice guy, man.
My partner would like you to explain your beef with me.
I really want to know what's going on.
Johnny, if you go back and you watch the show last night when we got off the phone, I said, I'm like, Johnny's a good guy. Like, it's no beef. You know what I mean? I just told you, I just feel like you should probably stay in your lane.
9 p.m. Eastern tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 9 p.m. Eastern tonight, Mr. Motel Room exposure will happen. Continue, sir.
Johnny, I already told you, bro. Like, there's no beef, bro.
Can I make a reaction video of you? Since you're so comfortable with making reaction videos of everybody else, can I do it?
No, it's all fair game, Johnny, bro.
Okay,
like I told
all right,
you, bro.
Okay,
I'm just not gonna, engage in a beef with you.
It's not a beef, sir. It's called an exposure. You will be exposed. I told you, you are not in my class. You're not in my class, brother. You are not in my class. I told you, I debate my equals. All others I teach. You are going to learn a very good lesson
Johnny,
after this evening.
It's clear you're still a little bit butthurt about what happened last night, man.
Oh yeah, I don't take disrespect lightly, sir. I don't know if you know that. I take zero tolerance towards disrespect. I already told you that. And I've asked you several times. I've asked you several times to be respectful towards me and our content and what we do here in GOAT James Kingdom, and you still choose not to. Because again, you're safe in your hotel room. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
So did you come up here to talk to me, or are you going to come explain to my partner what your beef with me is? To my partner, what the beef is?
I just told your partner that I don't have a beef with you. I told you you're a nice guy.
I'm not nice. I'm the exposer. I'm very vicious.
Johnny,
very
stop
mean.
it, man. You're a nice guy.
I'm very mean. I am very mean. And in fact, those names that you called out yesterday, I can't remember them right now because I didn't write them down. Let them know that you put them on my radar as well, and I will be searching for them with my crew of crazy GOAT James Kingdom fan bases, and they will be coming for you, sir. Yes, we are coming for you, sir. You really messed up. I told you, you should have kept your mouth closed. You should have been respectful towards GOAT James Kingdom as a LeBron James fan content that we do here. We were only praising LeBron and the Lakers. You couldn't accept it. You like Anthony Davis more than you like LeBron. That's why you're not really a LeBron fan. You are a TMZ content creator.
Can I address you and Gilbert real quick?
Why are you addressing me and Gilbert for? Why you keep putting me with other people? You can address Gilbert.
Well, I'm addressing you too.
No, address Gilbert because 9 p.m. is your time to address me.
Okay.
So go ahead and address Gilbert because my partner asked you for something. You couldn't answer that question.
Okay, I'll address Gilbert first, and then I'll get to you. I'll save you for last.
Mm-hmm.
So Gilbert comes in the chat, and he says, "Who is locker room?" Right? Now, this is a little bit funny to me because when we waived your boss to Johnny Lamont 9 months ago, I go in the comment section on the post that we made, and Gilbert left a comment on the post on his channel.
Yeah, he doesn't know you as the locker room anymore, so your new name is the motel room. Continue.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know why he's saying he doesn't know me when he left a comment on my channel 9 months ago, but that's neither here nor there. Then he says that he saw my video and his copyright strike thing and blah blah blah. All we did, Gilbert, was just react to Kenyon Martin bullying you on Gils Arena. That was all.
That's basketball talk? Is that basketball content?
They have a basketball show, right?
No, is that basketball content? I'm asking you. What you just created, was that basketball content?
No, I didn't create. I reacted to a segment.
Is that basketball content? Exactly. Your reaction is content. Is that basketball content?
Yes, it's basketball related. Absolutely.
Gilbert Arenas getting bullied by Kenyon Martin is considered basketball content to you?
Yes.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, they were on a basketball show, which I like, by the way. I like Gils Arena. I think Gils Arena is one of the best independent shows out there.
You should. 70% of your content is based off of his shit.
Gil said 9 months ago, I don't remember what I did yesterday. Don't know you. I'm sorry. I forgot. Laugh out loud.
Yeah.
The motel room, sir. Motel 6. The Motel 6.
That's
the Motel 6.
He doesn't have to know, but I'm letting you know what you did, you know? So it's kind of like funny for you to go around saying you don't know me, but you've left a comment on my channel.
Did you screenshot that and show all your buddies? Look, I got Gilbert Arenas to comment about me. Did you do that?
Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. You sure? Saying. You sure about that, sir? I would care if Gilbert Arenas commented on one of my shows. I've always posted it. I like the fact Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, well, because you're a fanboy, Johnny. Like
I am a fan of Gilbert Arenas. He was a great player. And he has a great show. I'm not admitting to be a fan. There's nothing wrong with being a fan, sir.
But like, come
you're
on,
a Laker fan, correct?
Screenshotting a comment that somebody left in.
I'm just making. I've never screenshotted the comment, but I think you would do that. I think you would do that, though.
Ass comment you just made.
No, I think you would do that, though.
You're
I would highlight his comments when he comments on James Kingdom.
Gil's not inviting you. Gil's not inviting you on his show, bro. You can.
I don't want to be on Gilbert Arenas' show. See, that's what I'm saying.
Like you do with that comment. That's fan.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I just told you. Did you do that? Because you remember the comment he put 9 months ago. I don't remember what Gilbert Arenas commented a week ago. He was on Friday Night Exposure. I don't remember what he commented.
Once again,
but you remember a 9-month comment. One comment 9 months ago. He birthed you. You his son. It took 9 months to bring you up to this. This is this is GOAT James Kingdom. I keep telling you that. This is a channel between my partner and I.
This is FYF.
No, this is not. So you're on GOAT James Kingdom, sir. This is not FYF, so I don't know where you see GOAT James Kingdom.
No, I'm on FYF right now. I'm on FYF Sports Debates. I'm not on GOAT James Kingdom.
You okay? That's fine. Give Lamont the view that you always give Lamont. You love Lamont.
That's why.
If Lamont's my boss, he's your obsessed lover because you love him.
Are cordial. I don't know if Gil's ever showed up to your show.
He hasn't. No, he has not. No, he has not.
Down.
Oh, look, matter of fact, no, calm down. You calm down. He said, I would definitely invite GJK to the show if he had a debate panels. If we had debate panels.
Yeah, which they don't. So,
Yeah, but you know what? Don't be surprised if I get invited to one of his playback TVs because we got playback TV, something that you can't do.
Yeah, okay. Listen.
Like I said, hotel rooms is not made for basketball content. It's made for gossip.
Johnny, I don't know why you're so personal today, bro. Like when I ended the show, the show last night, Johnny.
He said, why am I personal? Nigga said I'm personal.
When I ended the show last night, I ended up by saying that Johnny's a good guy and there's no beef. You're clearly still upset.
I'm not upset.
You are though, because you're throwing.
I am not upset. I'm not upset. I'm not upset because you've been lying on my name a little bit too long, young man. I gotta call you out for it. I told you stop lying on my name. You keep doing it. You don't understand that. That means stop telling stories about other people that you don't know.
But Johnny, you're just fanned out, man. Like that's it. You don't know basketball.
I know, and now you got a new fan that's gonna fan the shit out of you. Be appreciative. Be appreciative.
Now listen. Can I say something to Gil too, real quick? Now Gil will run around here. Now
why did you wait? Hold on, before you address Gil, why are you being disrespectful towards my partner? Address Brandon because he asked you to come up here. I brought you up here to talk to my partner, not to talk to Gil. You want to go to Gilbert Arenas? You can go to Gilbert Arenas. All right, let's continue the show. Locker room, 9 p.m., sir.
That was at 9 o'clock.
9 p.m., sir. Show your ass there. You'll be in your hotel room fine. They don't kick you out till 11 p.m. 11 a.m. That's when checkout is. He says here, the locker, the hotel room is back. How many times had he said Lamont today? This is hilarious, bro. This is fucking hilarious, man. This is fucking hilarious. But you know what? This is Brandon. We know Brandon and I have always discussed how can we continue to grow our content, right? How can we continue to grow our membership, grow our subscribership, our followership? We study other channels. We research things. And one of the things we did notice was gossiping could help your channel. Am I right, Brandon? Remember we talked about talking about different topics outside of basketball as being one of the topics to talk about. And I mean, I just don't see the need to talk about other people to get recognition. Like, I think talking LeBron James and talking the game of basketball is good enough. I think we do a great job at that. And I think that we actually have a refreshing content when it comes to basketball content creating. I really do.
Yeah, it's not needed at all. So,
yeah. Is it a negative thing to be a fan of players today? I mean, growing up, I was a huge Penny Hardaway fan. Can nobody tell me anything negative about Penny Hardaway? Nothing. Is that a bad thing today to be fans? Why can't we be fans? He constantly said, "You just a fan. You just a fan." What's
No, I
wrong
can't be a
with
Laker.
being
I no,
fan?
I can't be a Laker fan though. I can be a Heat fan. He's comfortable as long as I stay in my lane. As long as I'm talking about the Heat, and I'm not talking about the Lakers. Because his problem is that what happened is that because again they made fun of us. They said Brandon getting 100,000 followers on YouTube on Facebook is easy. Brandon. They said anybody can do that. They said that it's tougher on YouTube, which is what I stated, that it's harder to gain followers and subscribers on YouTube compared to other platforms, right? So with us having all of these people that show up on our Facebook group. What do you think that they do when the locker room pops up on their time feed? He gets comments that come from GOAT James Kingdom fans and members. He's upset that there's a guy who's not a Laker fan who's influencing Laker fans and GOAT James fans in the game of basketball. He doesn't like that. That's what he's upset
That would
about.
be a new word for a LeBron fan. 'Cause even Jordan fans don't do that.
As a LeBron sexual, I don't know why y'all don't like LeBron sexual. I think it's the best name for LeBron fans. We call us LeBron sexuals. That makes you feel good. It makes me feel good. I feel good.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna take that. No, thank you. No, hell no, hell no, no, thank you.
I'm not using any word out of question the man masculinity.
Yeah, I'm not.
But it will be funny and hilarious when
See,
I come
look.
up with
And when he says, they go, another guy, they upsetters. You only got 39 viewers on your channel now, including you. You're one of the 39. So what does that make you? Like, again, Brandon and I are not looking to be famous and popular with you guys. We're just trying to create content. Brandon likes to talk basketball. He likes to talk football. We have an opportunity. We have time throughout our week to do what we do best. Look at Brandon is not feeling well today. Brandon told me he was sick. He's been in his bed for a few days. He was not going to show up. Look where he's at. You think Brandon's doing this for other than the fact that he just likes talking the sport? He wanted to talk about the Boston game. He wants to talk about Joker. You like my cover, Brandon?
Oh yeah, it was funny.
Again, Brandon makes all our covers because Brandon is great at it. I don't really make great covers. Brandon does a great job making all our covers. So this week I had to make a cover, and I try to replicate Brandon's skill and his ability to make sure we get the 900 to 800 views that we normally get. That's on average. We get about 900 views on a video, which is still good. We only got 3,500 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. That's like 20% of our followers watching our show. That's actually good. That's actually good.
I will show you who I am.
That's crazy though. This social y'all done did this too. I said I like to sleep well at night. I don't need this social media. People.
He said I will show you who I am. Please let me get a picture of you because I've been trying to make some videos of your funny looking self. Please stop hiding behind your microphone, hoodie, and glasses. Give me an actual picture of you, like I do. Like I told you, be a man. Like this. Like see me, brother. I show up with everything. Like I show up here every Sunday, like a man. Because none of you cowards could actually talk basketball. None of you. Willie, none of you. Willie, you think crime stopped because of Jordan? Stop it.
Yeah, that's classic. That's classic.
Now, as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you why Locker Room is zesty. Last night's live, he stated, because I just started watching the Lakers in 2020, which I stated that's when I started watching them consistently in 2022, that I should not speak on that. Have y'all heard somebody tell you that about the GOAT debate before? Have anybody ever told you since you didn't watch Michael Jordan play, you can't mention anything about Michael Jordan, you can't talk about Michael Jordan? You remember that? Have you ever heard that before? That's why I called him a Zesty Jeffrey, because he's using Zesty Jeffrey logic. As if I was not paying attention to the Lakers prior to that. Again, yes, because Brandon and I started a GOAT James Kingdom, I have to start paying attention more to the Lakers. That's all it was. I just started paying more attention to the Lakers. And I wasn't paying attention to the GOAT and LeBron James when they were playing my Miami Heat in the finals. I'm just supposed to be like, oh, I don't care about the Lakers. I'm a Heat fan. So I'm ready to end tonight's show. Today's show. I don't know if you guys want to end today's program. Are we done? Or we have anything else to discuss? Brandon, who you got winning the MVP after Joker's performance? That's what we didn't get your take on that. We were talking about Joker and today's matchup. I don't know what the score is, but what do you think about SGA and the whole Joker MVP race?
all of the analytics say Jokic, but I believe they're going to try to give it to Shai just so they won't give it to Jokic. That's the only thing it is. I think they're going to try to give it to Shai.
Well,
Even though
as of
Jokic is, everything say Jokic. Everything say Jokic.
Yeah, it's actually the score is 86 to 83. Hold on, real quick, Ishmael. The score is 86-83, end of the third quarter. As of right now, SGA is actually balling. SGA, Joker right now is 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists, but he's 8 of 21 from the field. SGA is 31 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's not shooting that well. He's 11 of 28 from the field and 1 of 10 from the three-point land. But they're winning. Those are Jordan. He's trying to win the MVP.
28 shots in the third quarter. Damn.
That's a lot of shots. Yo.
That's a lot.
Go ahead, Ishmael.
Get this MVP. I told you. They told him in the locker room, "You gonna get this MVP today."
Remember, I told you. Hey, Craig, remember I told you he got to go for 50 today. Remember I told you that.
So go ahead, Ishmael. You had to take Ishmael. Go ahead, brother. Ishmael. Are you there?
You're not on mute,
Look, he said, "Let me back up." Oh, you begging to be back up? Remember yesterday when you were laughing at me because I didn't want to get off? Now you want to stay on? You should have kicked me off. Let's bring you back up. Go ahead, Locker. What do you got to say? You say you cooking. What you cooking today? Because I know they don't got no burners in that. They don't got no burners in that hotel room you in. Do you got burners at least?
Johnny, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what's going on, man? I didn't even kick you off the show. Why you got me backstage, dude?
Because you said you wanted to talk to Gilbert Arenas, man, and my guest here.
Bro, like, that's what I'm saying, bro. You clearly still mad, man.
Oh, I told you, yeah. I told you, you started this, brother. I'm gonna finish it.
That was last
I'm gonna
night,
finish. Oh, you should know better than that. I'm a Gemini, sir. We don't let things go that easy, sir.
Johnny, I didn't even get disrespectful.
Oh, wait. Okay. So calling me a clown is disrespectful. I told you that 100 times.
No, that's not. Clown is very respectful.
John, you're of my age group. If someone calls you a clown, do you take that as anything other than disrespect?
Every day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
Find a better way to articulate your arguments with me, brother, instead of talking about me, brother. So are you asking, I want to make sure of this. Are you asking right now, right here in front of everybody, that you want a truce with a Johnny the Exposer? You do not want me to do this live at 9 p.m. about you. Is that what you're asking?
You can do the live, bro. What?
No, I'm asking you what you want. I want to know what you want.
No. I'm just telling you, I don't have a beef with you. I said last night, bro, that you are a good guy. You just gotta stay in your lane. That's it.
I'm gonna make you change your sentiments. You're gonna start calling me an evil motherfucker. You're gonna start looking at me like Skeletor. You're gonna start looking at me like Shredder, and you motherfucking Master Splinter. Nigga, that's what you're about to start doing. That's what you're about to start doing, brother.
Johnny, I told you, bro, on my platform. Johnny, you remember when Zebo told DeMarcus Cousins, hey,
you're not Zebo. You're not Zebo, and you're not DeMarcus Cousins. You're more like Carl Anthony Towns. You remember Carl Anthony Towns was trying to back DeMarcus Cousins and how DeMarcus Cousins looked at him? That's what this is, sir. That's exactly what this is.
Let me just say this. You remember when Zebo told DeMarcus Cousins, in my hood, bullies get bullied? Well, on my show, the exposers get exposed. It is what it is.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait till you go get those guys.
It's okay.
No, he didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Boss Lamont, he got exposed.
And my boss
got exposed.
Yo,
Low got it. Everybody gets exposed. It's not personal, John. That's
okay, what did you expose about me last night? That wasn't.
Go back and listen to the show. It's up.
I did. I told you I did. I'm about to get more clips. I got some clips from last night. I'm gonna get some more today about it. I'm gonna go give you another view, brother. You will get another view.
So you're gonna use my content for your show?
Of course. This is what you do best. I'm gonna show you that I can do you better than you.
Oh, but it was just a problem 10 minutes ago when I was using Gilbert's content.
No, because you got copyrighted for 70% of his material, brother. That's bad.
We reacted to the clip. That's the same thing you about to do. That's why you laughing, because you know you're.
You act. All right, let me ask you a question.
That's why you're laughing.
No, I'm laughing because this is funny. I keep telling you this is what I do for a living, bro. I can be a troll better than I can be a basketball analyst.
Like
so this is what I'm at.
Johnny, I waved your ball, Lamont. Like, anybody can get.
Where is Lamont? Can Lamont come defend himself right now? Lamont, please pop up for this man,
You got Gilbert in the chat. Now, like I said, he will debate Scap Attack. He will debate Scap Attack. He will,
FYF.
He will go back.
Oh wait. So are you saying you would do a debate with Gilbert Arenas on FYF? Well, hold on, wait. Would you do a debate with Gilbert Arenas on F? Because all that happened on FYF. Every last thing you're talking about, the channel that you claim that only wants to debate, and that's what they actually do is debate. Now you're begging to be on the debate platform so you can debate Gilbert Arenas.
No,
so is that what you want?
You niggas are always in the chat, right? Pretending like you don't know who I am, and you
We know you now. You're the hotel room. We know exactly who you are. You're the hotel room, nigga.
Scap Attack and Dreamers Pro.
Matter of fact, I had Scap Attack on our show. It wasn't even a debate. It was a great conversation between he and I.
Come on, man. Niggas is getting checked on their own show.
Who's getting checked on their own? I don't know who's
Gilbert.
Who's gonna check Kenyon Martin? Who's gonna do that? Who's doing that? You think Gilbert Arenas got hands? You remember he got beat up by Jordan fans his whole life. He ain't got no hands. We know Gilbert Arenas ain't got no hands. The man ain't got no hands. That's his Charles Oakley.
So how you gonna come over here and try to play like the big dog, and you got checked on your own show by Kenyon Martin?
Actually, he did check Kenyon Martin the other day.
Dog me?
He did check Kenyon Martin the other day. In fact, Kenyon Martin was upset at Gilbert Arenas for becoming bigger than the rest of those guys because now he was on First Take with Stephen A. Smith.
Listen,
and he checked him because Kenyon was asking him a question. He had to remind Kenyon, I don't even know who you are. Is your name Kenyon? And that shit was fucking hilarious.
Listen, Gilbert knows who he can play these games with, right? He'll play them games.
He's act like he knows Gilbert Arenas. He's think he knows Gilbert Arenas.
He'll play them games with Nick Young, but he don't play them games with Kenyon Martin, and I don't respect it. I don't respect it.
The hotel room is telling Gilbert Arenas what he knows of himself. See, look.
We saw it. We all saw it. So don't try to come over here and act like you some big dog over here with me when you let Kenyon Martin on your couch and you ain't say nothing.
Oh, hey, hold on. Hey, it's 3 p.m. Your check-in time is available. Go check into your room.
Hey, listen, Johnny, like I said, bro, you're the one still mad, bro. I told you, bro, I like you, man.
I like you.
Johnny,
all right, answer this one. Oh, wait, answer this. No, wait. I'm going to answer your question. Answer this one question, Locker Room. How many times did I come on your program and tell you, hey, Locker Room, we have no issues with you, brother. We support what you do as long as you continue to show LeBron James in a great light. Have I done that multiple times?
And Johnny, how many times have I told you that I like you and I like what you're doing, but you keep coming up? My only issue with you, Johnny, is I feel like FYF is just cancerous.
Okay, so can I multi-stream on your platform? Okay, we're going to stop multi-streaming on FYF so that we can come on your platform.
Oh, no, you can't bring this nonsense on my
Why not? What nonsense? That's what I'm saying. What nonsense? I thought you said I thought you said you had no problem with us with FYF. I'm going to disassociate myself with FYF so that we can come to your hotel room, right? Because it's so illustrious and glorious over there. We got the glorious king. There's no denying that we're all going to be LeBron fans and LeBron's the GOAT because we know Lamont be back and forth with it, but who's the GOAT for him? One day it's LeBron, the next day it's Jordan, right? We know Lamont goes back and forth with that. We won't have no issues. We're looking to collaborate with other content creators. That's why we did it with Lamont. Because people are afraid of Brandon and I. They don't want to invite Brandon and I onto their program. You see what we did to Ticket TV. You see what we did to these other people that invited us. We see what we did to Michael Jordan fans of the worst. Matter of fact, you met us from what we did to your boy on Meltdown Sports. Right?
And that was funny, and we gave you a shout out.
Oh yeah, you're next though. You're next on the list. That's the problem. That's why you don't want this truce. You don't want this truce because you see what happened to Mel.
Johnny.
Now you're known as the hotel room. Not my fault. Not my fault.
I just didn't like your take on AD. That was it.
And I understand that you were not the only one.
I didn't like
my partner and I. A civil war between my partner and I.
When Gilbert went on his show and said the same dumb shit on his show, right? Like I said. Anybody can get it, bro. If you have a bad take, anybody can get it, bro.
You know what? You know what? Now I see why you're mad at Gil. Because the other day I did tell Ishmael this. I said Gilbert Arenas got to stop stealing my takes, right? Yeah, I hear stealing my Anthony Davis takes. Everybody know I was the first person.
That's what they do, though, Johnny. The real talk,
y'all know
that's what they do. They listen to other creators and smaller streamers, and then they take it and then go on their big platform and steal your shit and act like they never heard of you. It's nasty.
Oh my God! Look at this. These are the type of content creators you need to be dealing with right here, Locker Room, Mr. Fart. Again, Michael Jordan fans are the worst page. You do not want to debate me. You do not want to debate me. I keep telling you guys this. I've been asking for this 20v1, and you won't do it. We had to make a graph just to expose you and look at you. You still not nowhere to be found.
Now, notice, Johnny, right? These are the type of niggas though that Gilbert will be quick to hop on a panel with.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Gilbert Arenas did hop on there, and then he donated money.
He'll hop on a panel with Michael Jordan fans are the best. He'll hop on a panel with Scap Attack, and he'll go back and forth with Dreamers Pro. This is nasty, Gilbert.
Let's be all right. Let's keep it real though. You got to keep it real. Everybody you mentioned has at least 50,000 plus.
Michael Jordan fans are the best. Does not.
No, but he went on there because of Scap Attack and the other guys who do have it. That's why Michael Jordan fans. That's what he's doing. Michael Jordan fans has been trying to get Scap Attack and Mr. Hungry Man, which is the modern day menstrual show, all attached to his channel.
Niggas know who to play these games with. You can't play these games with me.
Oh, we're gonna play some games tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on Go James Kingdom. Oh, we playing it tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight.
Like I said,
we're gonna have a lot of fun.
On my show, the exposers get exposed.
Oh, well, on my show, the exposer shows out. That's what happens. I'm like, Luka, don't fit the fuck in. I fit the fuck out.
It's easy to debate a nerd like Scap Attack or Michael Jordan fans. That's easy. It's easy to debate. It's easy to make content on Dreamers Pro. Come on, man. Stop it, bro. You don't get no respect for that.
Wait a minute. The Dreamers Pro talk about you more than anybody else, brother. Dreamers Pro, you are Dreamers Pro #1 LeBron fan. He loves mentioning you. Every time he mentions a LeBron fan, it's something that you told him. Legitimately, brother. You know this.
We started exposing Dreamers Pro first. I was the first one. Now all these niggas want to hop on the bandwagon. Now Lamont want to expose them. Now Gilbert trying to expose them. Now Lowe want to expose them. And niggas got the audacity to sit up here and say they don't know who I am. And y'all niggas are clowns, man. Y'all niggas are clowns, man.
Damn, locker room, where's your ego came out of nowhere, man. We know who you are.
Niggas talking about they don't know who I am.
AKA hotel room. AKA hotel room.
Said, y'all niggas know who to play with. You better go play with them nerds, man. Don't come playing with me, Gilbert.
All right, this is what I do.
I'm Kenyon Martin. I'm on your ass.
Okay, this is what I need you to do. I need you to stand on business tonight at 9 p.m., sir. Make sure you have your hoodie on, your sunglasses, your golden microphone, because that's a cool microphone you got as well. Make sure you bring your golden microphone. Oh, hold on, wait. My boss showed up, and now we all have to be silenced because my boss showed up. Here is my boss here. Oh my, hey boss, have I done a good job for you today, sir? Are you pleased with what we've garnished in your viewership and comments?
I wasn't listening. Somebody texted me and was like, "Pull up." The locker room wanted to talk to. Now, when I clicked on it, I was hearing locker room talk about debate.
Locker room's been trying to weasel out of debate the last hour and a half.
Look, check this out. It's odd because, hey Johnny, think about this. Now, I want you to know, in any level of debate in the locker room, I want you to know this. He's had some debates on this channel, but this is the type of person you debate. He had a debate where all he had to do was tell everybody why the Brooklyn Nets last year will not make the playoffs. Now, I want you to think about how bad the Brooklyn Nets are. And I want you to ask yourself, how do you lose a debate when all you have to do is tell the world why the Brooklyn Nets won't make the playoffs, and he lost the debate? Now, when we talk about strictly talking basketball, this is what we talk about. When you want to give them all the credit in the world for being entertaining, diving into some of the spicy subjects, the beefs, the back and forths, the narratives, 100% credit there. But if it's just talking basketball, locker room, just stay away from real basketball, right? Just don't mix.
That's the lane he needs to stay in. He needs to stay in it. That's not his lane. He needs to stay in his other lane. Nigga, like he told me to stay out of the Laker lane.
Can I respond to that, Johnny?
Well, and it's just like, no, I'll let you go locker room. But all I'm saying is, like, it's not a diss or nothing. Everybody has their own lanes. But don't pretend that the lane is actually, like when A. Johnny was talking about AD's defense, you conflate that with him saying AD is a bad defender. He's never said AD's a bad defender. He just said when
said
the
AD
Lakers
defensive
had,
liability.
hold on, I can tell you what he said because you don't understand.
He said it
was
on my
just
show
saying,
last night.
Hold on, locker room. Because you talk so fast and because you don't listen, and secondly, because you don't know basketball. When he says it, your panties get in a bunch, you get riled up, you run on your show cracking jokes and sound bites, but you don't listen. All he was saying was AD's a great defender. The game has changed, and when you stick AD in drop coverage, that Laker defense cannot function as a great defense, as a team defense, because your entire team is playing covering drop, AD being in drop. That's a team defense, and it makes you weaker. Now that the Lakers are now completely out of drop coverage, we see what that defense can do when they don't have to be in drop to cater to AD. They can actually be an elite defense, even with Luka on the floor, even with Austin Reeves on the floor. That's the basketball side of it. But at the end of the day, nobody in their right mind, including Johnny, is going to walk around saying AD's a bad defender. He was just saying the coverage that they had to run with AD made the Lakers team a bad defense. And see, when you can't delineate that from some of the stuff that you say, because you just blurt out stuff, oh, he said AD's a bad defender, and you mix it up with sound bites and you try to trick your crowd into believing something that he didn't say, that's what at least makes you not very credible, because you don't know how to take things that people say that you don't understand. And secondly, sometimes it's okay to say, I don't understand what drop coverage is. I don't understand that element of basketball. But you so hard-headed and your ego so caught up in this that you won't even admit things that you don't know. And you pretend that you know them, and you pretend that people say things that they never said just so you can sound right. So all we're saying is you are a great YouTuber. Shit. Nobody's taking that away from you. You are great at what you do. You're just not great at talking basketball. And there's different levels to it. And that's not people being above you, because there are people that know basketball better than me. I will admit that. There are YouTubers that know basketball better than me. But I'm saying there's entertainment side, and then there's the basketball side. And the real basketball side, which I think me and Johnny and a lot of people here actually like talking, that's just not your avenue. And that's why you struggle with it. And that's why when you come on platforms where we actually talking real basketball, you seem to struggle the most, because you want to dive in so much narrative, it just don't mix with real basketball talk. And I think that's where there's a divide with me and you. That's why when I went over, that's why I kind of stopped going over it, because it was like, you got a great show, but it just don't mix with how I see the game. You want to talk about what an Austin Reeves trade that will never happen is going to affect. Like, you talk about things that, like I told you before, I only want to talk about what the Lakers have and how they can make it work. You want to cry about what the Lakers didn't do with trades and players they didn't trade, and AD shouldn't have traded AD, and you want to cry about what ifs, and I'm like, that's not basketball. That's just you crying about moves that the Lakers will never do. So that's all we saying, and you shouldn't take everything as this big offense. Like you make it seem like everybody's attacking you. Don't play a victim, because you're not a victim. You tried to play the victim with Legend of Winning. You do the same thing to True to King. You tried to make it seem like Legend of Winning was going at your channel when you did the same thing to True to King. You called out his channel and his subscriber count. You tried to big dog him. So again, at the end of the day, nobody is against you. People don't hate you. Actually, people like your channel, but you got to stop running around acting like you some type of victim and that we hate you because you expose us. You don't really expose anything. We just laugh at you, and there's no shade at you. But sometimes I think, I don't know where this, like, I wish we could talk real basketball with you, because I think you could get there one day. But as it stands right now, you so far from it.
Lamar, I'm gonna get a tattoo with that entire speech on my back.
Hey, Johnny, can I go now?
Yeah, you're gonna let him finish. Land your plane, Lamar, please.
I really ain't got much else, like I say, and again with the collab and stuff, because I know Johnny collabs with FYF. This is not something, like I've said before, for you to run around saying that I'm somebody's boss and things like that. Well, Yakaroon, that's what YouTubers do. YouTubers do something called collabing. All the best of the best YouTubers do it. I mean, if you want to go to the next level, maybe you would consider collabing. This is not about bossing and stealing and using my channel. No, he's doing me a service, keeping content going over here, right? This is called collabing. That's all it is. It's just part of content strategy. So at the end of the day, you running around saying boss this and boss that. Just talk about the content. Talk about the content. What are we talking about? What's the subject on hand? And address that. But you running around here crying about stuff that's so irrelevant, and then You know, every week, every 2 days, I got somebody in my IG saying locker room talking about you on this page, and I'm like, man, I ain't been over there in like a year.
Thank you.
Man, I ain't been on your channel in a year, my guy. Like,
Thank you.
I mean, I can pull up if you ever ask me, but like I said, it just ain't. It ain't real basketball talk to me. It just ain't for me. But you still got a good channel. It just ain't for me. So,
Can I go now, Johnny?
To you, yes, go ahead, Mr. Motel Room. What do you got to say? Go ahead, brother.
For 10 minutes straight. Can I get the same respect?
Yes, I'm not gonna let Lamont cut you off. Lamont spoke. I'm Lamont's boss. This is Sunday. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Craig. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you,
Johnny. So number one, right? He brings
appreciate you, brother.
He brought up a debate with Breezy that I clearly won the debate. The debate was, will the Brooklyn Nets get to, I think, the second round? They didn't even make the playoffs that year. I clearly won the debate, but obviously his panel is so dirty. He invited up like 6 niggas that judged the lame ass debate, and they all voted against me. Even though when we fast forwarded 8 months down the line, I was clearly right about everything I said because they didn't make the playoffs. But he's not going to mention all the debates that I won. He's not going to mention the debate where I cooked BJ. He's not going to mention the debate where I cooked Low. He's not going to mention me cooking Dreamers Pro and how he stole my idea and started to cook Dreamers Pro. And now we see Gilbert doing the same thing, right? So all I'm saying is, Lamont, listen, you know, you were a big fan of the channel last season. You were there every show in the chat.
You got seasons
with your terrible takes. You got waived. That's why you don't come over to our channel.
You got waived.
We waived you. That's the reality. Your takes were so bad that we waived your ass. That's why you don't come on the show anymore. And you talk about me not knowing the game, Lamont. We didn't respect your handle first. That's why you have an issue with me. It wasn't because you didn't like the channel or you didn't like coming to my platform. No, we took issue with you and your takes first. That's why we waived you. You didn't waive me. I waived you. So let's not get that misconstrued. And when it comes to knowing basketball and this and that, like I said, Lamont, show us your credentials. What do you know more than the average casual fan? Are you in the NBA? You see, in your mind, Lamont, you think you're Darvin Ham, and you're not. You're not an NBA coach. You don't coach on the NBA level. I don't even know what level you coach at now. I'm not hating on what you do, but when you try to run around and pretend like your knowledge of the game is superior to everybody else's that might come on your platform, or when you go to other people's platform, that's where I take issue. Because who do you think you are?
Oh my God! Hold on.
Let me ask one question.
Oh my God.
Locker room.
Wait. John, Travis, if you guys want to go, you guys can go. You don't have to stay here. We got over 900 people watching us right now. This is what we talking about. Again, no one cares about Joker. We told you that before, Travis. Go ahead.
I'm out of here. What's a 2-3 zone?
Peace, brother.
Lamont, we were running 2-3 zones in middle school.
Lamont. No. I asked you what's a 2-3 zone.
Lamont, we were running 2-3 zones in 5th, 6th grade.
What is a 2-3 zone?
Lamont. See, once again, you're trying to act like your knowledge of the game is superior to everybody else.
What a 2-3 zone is?
You're naming a 2-3. Lamont, we know what a boxing 1 is, a 2-3.
What is a boxing 1?
We know all these. Lamont, that's what I'm saying. This you expose yourself.
No, I'm asking you.
Who doesn't know what a 2-3 zone? You're talking about the most basic level of a defense.
And tell me what it is.
In that, I don't have to tell you what a 2-3 zone is, clown.
You can tell me in one
Everybody
sentence.
knows.
There you go with the clown. The clown.
You're not Darvin Ham, my guy. You're not.
What's a 2-3 zone?
Lamont, I'm not answering that question, bro. You're
all right. First of all, I'm gonna have to agree with Locker Room on one thing. Mr. Motel Room was correct, Lamont, because I was very upset too the first time I debated on your channel and I lost, and I was very upset when I lost. But I got over it, right? I didn't hold on to it for a 9-month grudge with you, right? You guys explained to me where I was wrong, where I didn't do right, and I took that information and absorbed it.
Asked me what's a 2-3 zone. Like, come on, bro.
What is?
We were running a 2-3 zone, Lamont, in 5th grade.
I know. No,
that's what I'm saying. You
my
niggas act like basketball is rocket science. We're not studying quantum physics, my guy.
Can I ask you one question,
This is a child's game.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Children play this game. You're not smart, Lamont.
My last take on your channel, we made a bet. You owe me $100. Can I get paid? Because my
Look, now you talk about the $100.
Ooh. Hey, no. That's a very valid question. Where's that man's money?
Listen,
can I get paid? Can I get paid in locker room? So the last time I owed you money, you did a whole video.
You asked me a dumbass question about what's a 2-3 zone.
Can I get paid locker
when
room?
the whole world knows what a 2-3 zone is?
Can
now
I get
you
paid
switch
locker
the
room?
topic to, hey, what's up with that $100?
Oh, hold on, hey Johnny. He said that my takes were so bad. The very last take that I made on your show, me and you made a bet about the Lakers. I was right. Can I get paid?
Yeah,
you owe me $100, locker room.
You can get your money.
Locker room.
No,
I was
locker room.
hold on. I was told locker room. Locker room. I was told that you was out here showing people the money that you make on YouTube. So that obviously you make money. Can you send this man his money so you can have a clean face when you show up on FYF?
My
please?
last take, you owe me $100. I mean, you owe me $100 on my last take.
But
no, I've been waiting for I told you about this 2 weeks ago. You still ain't paid me. You cried when I was 24 hours late on paying you. You didn't took in 2-3 weeks. Can I get paid, Reg? Because my last take on your show. No. My last take on your show, I was right. Because you said the Lakers would be under 500 at this time. And this was before the AD trade. You didn't have no faith.
And what was their record? What was their record?
Hold on. Before the season started, I said I think the Lakers by Christmas will be well above 500. So can I get paid? Can I get paid?
It's all recorded, sir. Like your show that's going to be on to 9 p.m. Eastern, right here.
I'll think about it. But
he's not thinking about it.
Here's my thing, though, Lamont.
Lamont, you're taking away one night away a month out of his hotel room when you take away his $100. So you can't do that. You cannot do that.
Hey, you're gonna have to settle for Motel 6, man. I mean, you might have to downgrade for a night or two.
Yo, hey Johnny, man, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy.
No, locker room. Can I say one more thing?
No, locker room.
No, let Lamont go. The boss is talking, Lamont. Locker room, you can't talk over the boss.
No, hold on. Hey, Johnny. When I lost the bet to the locker room, less than 1 hour after I lost the bet, he was all on IG and YouTube telling everybody I owed him and I need to pay him. This man owed me. He been on me. He actually been knowing he been on me for months now. He ain't anteed up nothing. He was crying. He was screenshotting.
He owed you since.
He owed you since 2024.
He owed you since 2024. That's how long it's been.
He running around. Can I go? Crying and complaining. You owing money, man. Hold on. No, locker room. Can you cash me out, man? You
Johnny.
cash out.
Johnny, can I go now?
Locker room.
No, hold on. No, locker room. Like I said, 9 p.m., sir. We're not gonna keep arguing with you, brother. This is not what the show's about. We're supposed to be talking basketball, man. All right, so make it short, please, because we got other people showing up. We got Mr.
They're showing
Big
up
Fan.
for me, Johnny. Let's be for real.
Hold on. Okay, MJ, are you here for locker room?
I want to about that. Both of them, I know both. Now both of them do make a good point.
Okay.
Now, and I'm like you, Johnny. You know me. I was on your show before. I like to talk real facts. Because what get me pissed off about a lot of people, they always like to say when people can't play defense. And Johnny, me and you said it. Most NBA guards cannot play defense. It ain't the old time basketball where you can hand check. So they try to make the excuses for certain players. I ain't gonna say no name, talking about they getting beat. And then I see the certain player, me and you talked about this before, Johnny, a certain player that they say get torched on the Lakers, that player hit 45 or 30 on the player that they wanted. Now, we can't make this stuff up. So to me, can't hardly nobody play no defense. So everybody getting their ass torched, excuse my French. But now, locker room did make one point where you messed up, Lamont. The funniest quote ever when you said we was gonna trade for the Clippers guy, and he just got let go.
That is actually a good one. That's actually a good one. That's actually a good one.
Of the year.
That was
no. See, y'all gotta stop giving people my title. I got the worst take of the year by saying Anthony Davis is a defensive liability, and I'm holding on to that, and I'm standing on business. Don't give Lamont my title. Lamont said PJ Tucker. Oh, that was last year. Okay, that was last. Okay, yeah. No, that was another lie that Mr. Motel Room was saying that he said that I said Anthony Davis was a defensive liability after he got traded. Brandon,
that was the take that got him waived.
Listen, Brandon, when have I been talking about Anthony Davis's defense and the troubles of the Lakers defense because of Anthony Davis?
Yeah, you said it too, John. You said it.
Last season they're saying that ridiculous stuff.
See, look. Like I said, and my partner and I, like I keep telling y'all, my partner and I have actually been in a civil war since they traded Anthony Davis away because he believes in Anthony Davis too. He believes that Anthony Davis was going to help the Lakers win a championship, and I get it. I really do. But I just like Luka Doncic. I just think that you got to make that trade. You just got to. You just got to do it, and you got to find a way to supplement Luka Doncic's inefficiencies on defense. And tonight, again, I'm making that video for you, Mr. Motel Room. I will be making a video of Luka Doncic's defense. I got clips for you.
He played good defense last night. Both.
Oh no, he didn't. No, he didn't. The Motel Room, the whole Motel Room 6 panel over there last night was making fun of me because they were claiming that Luka Doncic was why the Lakers lost last night.
Everybody get torched. They understand. Now you getting beat every minute.
Like
Bam, bam, bam. Then that's worse defense. He was in front of people. Long as you stay in front of people and they make lucky shots. Because like I said, I'm going to say it again. Boston cost me some money against Golden State. I hate Boston. When them sorry niggas shoot all them threes and that little team beat that big team, that was embarrassing. Now, last night, only reason why they won, because we missed 2 or 3 players. So, Boston... And Cleveland showed me how they came back and whooped Boston butt. So I'm not worried about Boston. I can't stand Boston, And they
that's what I went. I went on Locker Room's channel yesterday for that purpose right there to hear just his take, what he thought of the game, because I know he had a live about it. He was watching the game. Then they had the nerve to tell me that I wasn't watching the game. When we all know everybody was watching last night's game. If you're a basketball fan in general, beyond just being a LeBron fan. So again, I have no issues with you, Locker Room, but I asked you kindly, and I've asked you several times to put some respect on my name. You asked for the exposure. I told you I didn't want this title. I didn't ask for this title, but I got it, and I'm here. At 9 p.m., you better show up. Let's let Mr. Big Fan Breezy get in. Thank you for joining the GOAT James Kingdom platform. What do you have on this program tonight, sir? We were talking Lakers, Boston, Jokic, SGA MVP race, and obviously Locker Room has to send $100 to Lamont. What do you got for these takes?
First and foremost, I want to say W content. Excellent content. I didn't even know y'all was going to throw the link in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I was just enjoying the show. For one, I want to say if you owe that man, pay that man, and that goes even if it's the other way around. But if you owe that man, pay that man. And on that note, when it come down to Shai and Jokic, I think it won't be decided to the end of the season. They both playing hell of a great seasons, and they both making a case on who should get the award. I think it's hasty even deciding 19 games more with 19 games left. I think we got not even 10 games left, not even 5 games left. This might go down to the wire. It might be the closest MVP race that I can remember. You know what I'm saying? In a long time. And what was the other thing you said? What was the other thing you said?
The Lakers and the Celtics game, obviously, and then obviously, the Lakers and Celtics game, because you already addressed Lamont getting his money. So the Lakers and Celtics game.
You can't. The Lakers, they good, but they can't outscore everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like LeBron, he kind of overdid it, and they say he got injured because of his groin. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, it's his groin. It's a strained groin, 1 to 2 weeks out.
Yeah, that's definitely messes up their standings, and hopefully they still get home court advantage. But I don't know. I don't know how tough they can hold that second seed without LeBron in the lineup. And they miss defense not having AD. So it's a gift and a curse. But if I had to say offense or defense win championships, I'm gonna say defense win championships, man. I'm gonna say defense win championships.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, MJ.
Got the number 1 defense over the last month and a half.
Now, last night, I like to keep it real. All players is a con. I don't take up for nobody. And me and you the same way. So that's why I like your show. I don't kiss no butts. But the momentum changed. Let me say it again. I love them. You know what I'm about to say. The minute the momentum changed, we had a 7-point lead. We went up to 10, 12, back down to 7. Luka cannot get the ball ripped from him 3 times in a row. That changed the whole momentum.
Was it 3 times in a row?
Yeah, he got stripped 3 times in a row.
I don't think it was in a row. I know it happened early. I know there was one where he got clean ripped by Jaylen Brown. Like Jaylen Brown literally was like, "Give me that," and like he literally booked him. That was early in the first quarter.
Okay,
in the first quarter, yeah.
But
He only had 5 turnovers, though. He only had 5 turnovers, so they
That's
wasn't
good.
like they.
He came
Yeah.
back, but he's still getting in shape. But everybody, now I love everybody out here, and me and you, like I'm saying again, everybody keep talking about defense. But I'm saying some of the best guards that y'all like getting hit for 35, 40, 50. But y'all keep talking about the white boy, Reeves. Reeves did this. Reeves did this. I'm like, I take up for Reeves.
That's Mr. Motel Room over there. Mr. Motel Room got 100 videos on Austin Reeves.
Look,
Trashton Reeves is what he calls him. Trashton Reeves.
Y'all keep talking about Reeves, but the other guards is getting their butt kicked. And then the guards y'all want, when they come to our team, they average 2 points. Come on, man. We can't make this up. Me and you talk about this, family. Every time they come to LA, the players that y'all want, they be choking. But the white boy play with heart. But everybody blame the white boy. And then the one guy said the white boy took Dalton Schultz's spot. Now that right there killed me. The boy Dalton tonight got his Rui took his spot. Reeves to take his spot. Everything is Reeves. Reeves. And I never would have took up to Reeves until this year because I kept hearing on the channel. I said, man, they keep talking about this white boy like he the one why we losing. No, it's a team sport. And when everybody else make dumb bonehead calls, they don't say nothing. But Reeves don't play the game. Reeves lost the game. He sit on the bench. Reeves sit on the bench, family. Reeves lost the game.
Who saying Reeves lose the game? I never heard that before.
Man, they be talking
You never heard Mr. Hotel Room. Mr. Hotel Room.
Yeah, I never heard that once.
Reeves. Everybody say Reeves is the reason why the Lakers.
Wait a minute. Oh wait. Brandon, you cover the Lakers every day, right? You've been watching the Lakers longer than I have been watching the Lakers, right? Mr. Locker Room here says that I don't know what I'm talking about. So can you help him understand how Austin Reeves is actually a good basketball player? Because he thinks Austin Reeves is a liability for the Lakers in general. He thinks Austin Reeves should come off the bench.
For who?
I don't know. Locker Room? Can you help? Brandon would like to know what your.
He said Gabe Vincent. He said Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent.
No, don't say that to Brandon. Don't say Gabe Vincent to Brandon. Don't say Gabe Vincent to Brandon. Don't mention Gabe Vincent to Brandon.
Hey, Johnny.
I like Gabe since he finally know how to shoot.
I can hear you. You go ahead, brother. We listening.
Okay, now you calling me the hotel room, the motel room? That's
no, they gave you that name. They gave you that name. I did not give it to you. I told you. I told you who I am. You thought I was nobody. You really thought I was nobody. All I did was show them your room, and people want to know where did you get that picture from? Because I actually want to decorate my room with that.
Johnny. So like I said, it's funny, right? You calling me the hotel motel room?
It's a furnished studio. Get it right, man.
I'm calling you from here on out, Joke James Kingdom.
But wait, that's me and my partner together though. That's not just me. You can't make something funny for A Johnny. My name's A Johnny. Find something funny for A Johnny.
No.
That's your name. Say something about the exposure. The exposure. What about the exposure? That's his name. You make a joke about that.
Now, real quick, because I see y'all want to talk about basketball, and that's cool. Like I'm here to be toxic though. So like I said,
yes.
When it comes to what happened last night, Johnny.
Yes.
Once again, I got love for you. It's all, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing personal. If you want to do a live tonight, that's on you. When it comes to Lamont, when it comes to Lamont, right?
Why am I in this? What did I do?
Exactly. You're my boss.
Because you all see Lamont, you like to play stupid, right? You come in here, you throw shade, and then you like to, act like
I did not throw shade.
Yeah, you did.
Oh wait,
you tried to
locker room. I want to be toxic. Locker room. Where did you get that painting from? What store did you buy that from?
That's that.
Now your microphone is beautiful. I'm gonna have to upgrade my mic because my mic ain't got that golden arch, that golden arch to it. That's good. Matter of fact, those curtains, brother, are those double lining curtains? Where did you get those from?
Johnny, this is corny.
Oh wait. Who makes your bed? You are a very neat gentleman. You said I'm a nice guy, but you're very neat. I've never met a single man, such neat man like that. Do you pay a maid to clean your room like this? But again, that painting is dope. I've never seen anything like that. I think the last time I saw it, I was in a hotel room. So we asked you, since we talk about last night, where were you at last night, Mr. Hotel Room? Where were you at?
Johnny. Like, you gotta stop this, man.
I asked you kindly.
Johnny,
this is what I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show everybody me pleading to the locker room yesterday to be respectful towards me and my content and what we do here in GOAT James Kingdom. He doesn't want to call me a funny name. He wants to call my channel a funny name, which means you're disrespecting my partner. And as somebody who stands on business, when you disrespect my partner, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna meet the exposer. I just want to know where you got this from, because I really want to purchase this, because I'm going to put this in the background on my background.
Don't you have a green screen?
I do have a green screen. And you know why I have a green screen? I can take it off for you. I'm going to show you why I have a green screen. Because again, I'm very professional, and I make basketball content. I do that because some people don't like red, black, and green.
Turned it off.
Hold up. Matter of fact,
right,
let me.
No.
Hold on, wait. Let me put myself on the main screen. People don't like red, black, and green.
Right.
I'm Pan-African. I'm Pan-Africanist, and that's a personal thing. See, personally, if you got a chance to know me, you would know my personal takes about life, politics, entertainment, things of that nature. That's not what GOAT James Kingdom is about. That's why we're not a joke content creating situation. We don't talk about my personal life. You like to talk about my personal life. So you see this? I got this off Amazon, right? Let me show you something else. This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite people in the world, Michael Jackson. I got this because I used to work in a casino, and they bought this for one of the Michael Jackson casino games, and instead of throwing it away, they let me take it home with them. I've had this in my house for over 15 years, man. This is beautiful shit right here. Again, I'm asking you. This is my decorum. This Kwanzaa thing here comes from me celebrating Kwanzaa every year. Right here. This is me being my Heat fan. Look, this is me being. This is me being a Heat fan. Let me show this to you. This is me being a Heat fan, so that you can see this. This is me being a Heat fan, right? This is 2006, right? This is my decorum. This is where I get all this from. I got this from the Miami Heat Arena when we were champions in 2006. So I'm going to ask you kindly and nicely again, sir. Can you please?
I see that unk back there. You got some unk there.
Can you please tell everybody where you found this beautiful painting in the background? Because I want to put this in my background. I want to have that same painting. It has to be somewhere in a Ross, Walmart.
We didn't ask you about the sheets and curtains you have hanging up on your wall, man.
What sheet and curtains?
Cares about that stuff, man.
That's not a sheet and a curtain, sir. These are banners. This is a RBG flag. Respect it, brother. It's an RBG flag.
Well, whatever you have it covering up, it doesn't matter. Like, we don't care.
Oh, you talking about this black? You talking about this black? You talking about this black cover here?
I'm just telling you, whatever your background is, like, nobody cares.
It's not a hotel room. I tell you that much. It's not a hotel room. I know that much. It's definitely not a hotel room.
But Johnny, nobody cares if it was.
Oh, we care that you're in a hotel room. We do care. That's why from here on out, we're gonna make sure.
About that?
No, because we want to make sure that you could afford a studio apartment.
Johnny,
so we're gonna. Yeah, of course I care. I told you I care about your content creation. Yes, I do.
This is corny, Johnny. Stop. Like, stop. If we're gonna
9
keep it
p.m.
about
sir.
basketball, keep it about basketball.
9 p.m. I try to keep it basketball. You didn't want to.
You didn't want to. Jokes about the room that I'm in. I mean, it's corny, man. Stop it.
I just noticed it when you walked away. You shouldn't have walked away. You remember you was laughing at me. You was having so much fun. You walked away and you forgot that you was in a hotel room.
Johnny,
and that everybody can see your hotel room. You forgot that. You forgot. Oh wait. Matter of fact, let's do that. Let's watch what I said to make locker room walk away. Let's play this. Oh damn, locker room. You know what, locker room? I'm gonna let this commercial play because I want to make sure you don't have to pay for a Motel 6 tonight and you can send Lamont his money. So let's let this opium addiction commercial play. See here in GOAT James Kingdom, we're so small. This doesn't even affect our channel.
Johnny, you gotta stop with this corny shit, man.
And I just want to see why you walked away and showed us your beautiful background.
Tethernator, I'll be black. This is crazy, bro.
Okay,
go. He says,
he
says the Lakers.
This is.
I'm not around. You have more than. Johnny, nobody cares about you, guy. You came in the chat.
Okay.
You came in the chat, and I addressed you because you came in the chat.
Hey, can you drop the link in the chat real quick, DJ?
About you, man. You're
what? The link for this? The link for this?
No, I got it. No, I got it.
Oh, you talking about for the show? Okay.
Chat, and then that's when I will address you.
Well, no. You have spoken about me outside of that, and I've let it pass several times. Again, I don't get offended by it. But tonight, I'm addressing you, and I'm telling you this, brother. watch your mouth, man, because you are recorded, and a lot of things that you say can get you exposed very simply.
Johnny,
as a basketball fan,
how are you gonna expose me? Like,
because you can't talk basketball. That's why. Because you can't talk. And
you're the one that said AD's the defensive liability.
And I can prove it by talking basketball. You can't.
Didn't somebody say Low cooked you already? Like what?
No, I
did you already get cooked by Low?
No, he's not. Again, because if you would have watched, Low didn't cook me. If you go watch the thing, I proved everything that I said. Low was wrong.
Look, Low's right here. Shout out to Low. What's up, Low? What's going on, man?
It's fine. You can sit on your sword like you always do. It's what you do best, Reggie. I've heard a lot about you, and they tell me this. You're very stubborn. That's fine. That makes you who you are. But like I keep telling you, stop fucking with the exposure. Just letting you know.
Look, he's going to get up, and he's now going to let us know where he's located at, ladies and gentlemen.
Johnny,
get up,
corny, bro.
Listen, Johnny, I think your real talent might be stand-up comedy.
See.
I think you're wasting time trying.
And you be the butt of my jokes, and you being the butt of my jokes.
Johnny, seriously, I think you might be wasting time trying to do this basketball thing, man.
This
I think
is corny,
your
Johnny. I'm
might
telling
be
you.
comedy, man.
If you were talking basketball, you would have less followers.
Johnny, have you ever done an open mic?
Oh my God.
An open mic? What do you mean an open mic? No, I'm not a poet. No.
I think you should. Where are you from, Johnny? From Florida?
I'm from Miami, man. I keep telling y'all that.
Okay.
Man. 305, man.
Johnny, real shit, bro. You should look up like an open mic near you, bro, and just go get up on stage, man. Like seriously, you're a funny dude, man. Like I'm not even trolling. You're pretty funny.
Okay. Yeah, I know. That's the only way to respond, because instead of talking again, y'all keep talking about me and not basketball. That is going to be exactly what it is. You guys have.
We didn't talk basketball. We literally did a whole stream where we watched the game and all we talked about was basketball.
No, I'm talking about with me while I was here. I showed up to talk basketball.
And then we don't feel, Anubis, do you feel the need to talk basketball with this dude?
No, not after what he said about AD.
Right, like we don't care to talk basketball with you now.
But you rather talk about me. That's my point. Again, that's my point. You rather talk about me. That's my point. That's why
you're the one still here. You can go.
Exactly.
Johnny,
see, look, he wanted me to go. He couldn't kick me off.
Saying your ego is still keeping you here.
My ego.
No, I'm still here because you haven't kicked me off.
Exactly.
And I guess again, are you done?
He wants you to kick him off, Reg.
See, look, this is when. Oh wait. All right. Here we go. Oh wait. Here we go.
Right? If you don't see my name in the comments, I'm not gonna have people come to me about what you said about me, correct? Answer simple questions, sir. Answer the question.
Look, answer the question, please, Reggie. Where did you get that background decorum from? Please, I want to put it up so that I can make my background decorum as cool as yours. Like, he's laughing, right? Listen, wait till he get. Here we go. He gets up, ladies and gentlemen, and shows us that he's in a Motel 6.
Oh my God, bro. That shit was funny last night at Johnny. I might have to clip
It was. I'm not gonna lie, but I said,
content. That's why we kept you on as long as we did, bro. Because I'm like, this is good content right here, bro. Like I appreciate you, man. Like no funny shit.
That's what you said. I'm great at what I do. I know I'm great at what I do. That's why I told you should have shut the fuck up. And now you got to worry about 9 p.m. You're gonna be. You remember that? You're gonna be like Kevin Hart on that Ice Cube movie when he kept telling he's gonna fuck him up and he was worrying about him. Like, you're gonna be worried till 9 p.m. today, sir. You're gonna really be shitting in your pants. Hopefully,
I ain't gonna lie, Johnny. After the show, I went back and I listened to it again.
I know you did, because it was good content.
Did, bro.
But we got Low in the building. Low.
That call, I might have to clip that call, bro.
Thank
y'all. Thank you for having me up, man. You know, especially sharing the space with one of my favorite creators now in locker room.
No, it's not the locker room no more. It's the motel room. It's the motel room.
Oh, okay,
it's the motel room. It's the motel room, sir. It's the motel.
I just want to shout out to Reg, man. I did hear something pretty funny though, Reg. I heard because after our last event, you and I can't remember the other gentleman name, 444, whatever his name is. Y'all were doing a deep dive, a synopsis on me, who I am as a person. Then I later found, because I went on your channel and exposed some of the stuff that you do on your channel, then I learned that you do that to other people all the time. Is that true?
Damn. Locker room, you out here creating content about content creators like I said you do.
Is that true? Is that true?
Huh?
What'd he say?
Is it true that you go on other people's channels and try to talk about their channel and degrade them all the time? Do you do that? Yes or no? Do you talk about people's viewership and how many subs they had? Do you do that, locker room?
Yes.
I mean, if they get disrespectful, we might have to.
Oh! So I want to be clear. So you and your buddy 444 decided and deemed it necessary to make breakdowns on me and synopsis on me mentally, but you already do that. You've been doing that. You do it all the time. So if you feel that way about me, and he knew that as well, like I said before, it sounds like a lot of projection. It sounds like you do that, and that's how you interpret things. That's what it sounds like. Well, I shout out to you for the improvement with the content, man. I see you took down a lot of the other stuff that surrounded you, and you
No, I do want to thank you for that, Lo. I did take your advice, bro. Thank you, man. Seriously. I think the content.
Oh, wait a minute, Lo. You gave advice. I've been asking for advice. So I need your number. I need your number. I need your number, Lo.
We were just.
We got a contact. Okay. I need your advice, brother. I need you to help us out with our channel, please, brother.
Lo, you fuck with it now, right? It looks better, right?
I don't say I fuck with it, but it looked better though. It looked better.
Oh, come on, Lo. Don't be a hater, bro.
It looked better,
man. I appreciate you.
Where'd you get those shades from, though? I know shades is nice. How they reflect off everything. I can see them in the camera.
Yeah, I got those. I went to a Colorado Buffalo game. They gave them out for free.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, I told Lamont I wanted to thank you, man. You guys really looked out for me, man. I want to say thank you, man. Now, Lo, it seems like you're still a little bit offended though about 444 exposing you, man.
No,
because it was just information that I learned after y'all left that you do the thing that you were criticizing me for. You do it all the time.
Did 444?
No, let's do this. No, hold on, wait. No, 444 is on my target because you mentioned him yesterday. Let's do this because I told him this yesterday, Lo, that he is basically the Dreamers Pro of LeBron fans. Let's start off with his latest video. Bombshell audio of Stephen A. Smith details his disturbing encounter with LeBron James. That's obviously
bombshell audio is crazy.
Yeah, exactly. LeBron James get into a heated altercation with Stephen A. Smith. Nothing to do with basketball. Mind you, we're Go James Kingdom. We have not made one clip about that. Here we go.
Johnny,
Shaq snaps.
I told you. Johnny, I told you last night, bro. We do a show. Why don't you go to our show?
Okay, hold on. When do you do your show? When is it?
Go to the last show we did where we exposed you.
Okay, here we go. No, you didn't expose nothing. Here we go. LeBron gets injured. Celtics, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves will not work. That sounds like negative talk, and also gossiping. Here we go. Here, because you're not explaining it by basketball terms.
Listen, Johnny, you're being a clown now, man. Like seriously.
Oh, here's they go with the clown.
You're being a clown now.
But you do this though. Do you do this?
Hold on. Here we go. Again, this is a Laker fan. This was a guy who told me to stay in my lane because I like the Lakers. Mind you, he's supposed to like the Lakers more than me, but he made another video, which was just 2 days ago, and the title of this video is LeBron James and Luka Doncic win the 8th straight. Austin Reeves proves he's not him. So he still had to talk bad about Austin Reeves. Then the next video, here we go here. Lakers on the 8th straight win versus the Knicks. So that's the pregame stuff. Let's continue here. Season is over. He's talking about Kyrie Irving. That's not basketball related. Here we go again. Sad. Let's continue here. LeBron James haters go out sad after he was voted the Western Conference Player of the Month. Again, he's talking about other people. He's not talking about why LeBron should be Player of the Month, what the award means. None of that stuff. Just, hey, you know what? Other people don't like it. I don't like other people don't like it. I'm going to talk about those people.
Can you go to your channel?
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh, don't do that, young man. You guys always do this.
Like, why are you on my page? Like,
I do have to go, but all I'm saying is I did hear that you literally go through people's channels, talk about their subscribers and their viewers.
Low 444
for whatever reason,
bro.
Low.
We get it.
Low.
No, I didn't know that you do that though. That's crazy.
No, Gilbert Arenas showed up here today and said that the only reason he knows of the hotel room is because that the hotel room was flagged for copyrighting 70% of Gilbert Arenas' material.
Oh! No way! No, 70.
So
come on, I told you got to start editing now. I told
Bro,
you.
you niggas are
You can't just use
fucking
70% of someone's content. I told you gotta start editing, man.
You niggas are lame.
So wait, he asked me to bring up. He asked me to bring up. He asked me to bring up our channel. This show. Okay, here goes today. The title of today's show is Celtics and Lakers hot winning streak while Joker locks down MVP race. Again, the Friday night exposure with the exposer. There is no title to it because I'm not looking for clickbaits. That's why I only give you the name of my show and the episode. If you're truly interested in my content, you'll find out what I'm talking about by watching it. Here, this is me doing playback, something you can't do. I'm trying to learn from Lo. So this is me doing playback. This is me doing GJK reports. This is just me reporting on certain NBA news breaking. This was obviously LeBron getting the Player of the Month award, so me expressing what LeBron just accomplished. Then obviously, look, this is another live. This is us talking about the face of the NBA and who will be the face of the NBA when LeBron retires. Let's continue. This is me and Lamont breaking down film, something you cannot do. Now, this is me bringing up the report about obviously Luka Doncic. This was after they beat the team, and I made it again. This is a quick minute video, and I didn't even know. Lo said this. I didn't know you had to have 8-minute videos. So now I'm gonna make sure all my videos are 8 minutes long so that we can get paid. Then we keep going. Here is this the recipe for the NBA title? That's nothing negative there. Again, another Friday night exposure. I put the thing there. How will the Lakers win the NBA title?
What time are you doing your live on me, bro?
9 p.m. sir, Eastern time. 9 p.m. Eastern time. Let's continue. Let's continue.
You gotta go. You gotta go. Man. You gotta go.
Look, I mean, I want to know. I want to know where is this? Wait. Show me. Oh wait, where? Let me see. Where? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're 40 videos in, and this is the first video you see us with other content creators, and this was us having a debate.
Nobody cares, bro. I'm being honest with you, bro. Like,
well, you told him to. You literally told him to go to his channel. You said that, so I decided we could. Hey man, hey,
hold on, Lo. Before you go, Lo, hold on, quick, Lo. Before you go, you see my page, Lo. You see our page. Do you have any quick advice of what we can do? Just anything that you see off of just the aesthetics.
Give me some advice.
It's too much text in the thumbnails. Way too much text in the thumbnails.
Okay, too much text in the thumbnails. Okay,
it needs to be between 2 to 4 words, or even if it's more than that, like there has to be like the words that stand out the most needs to be popping. But it's too much text in the thumbnails.
So something like this one here, where I just got like the GJK reports. That's good enough. Something like that, right?
Yeah,
something
fine.
simple.
Yeah, that's fine. It's too much text.
Just too much text on the thumbnails. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Enjoy.
Click on one of your videos and so Lo can give you a real analysis, man.
What the difference is? Oh, actually, you know what? I'm happy you said that. Johnny, how long did you know me before you even knew that I had like a YouTube channel, or I was even on YouTube?
To be honest with you, I always thought you were a part of PC. That's where the first place I met you, Lo, on PC.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Locker room swears up and down, and I'm running around with my chest poked out, being egotistic, telling people about all my channels and stuff like that, and using that because that was my ego. And I was like, bro, we
are jealous of you. I told you the other day, if your low lights TV went above, if your low lights channel went above 3,000 within a week, and it did, I was gonna be upset with you, and I'm still upset with you because now you're like at 12,000, sir. You're just out here just killing it on YouTube. All of us would love to do what you do, brother. You have 3 channels that are popping. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's hard to do. This is not easy, but you do a great job. And like I said, I will be reaching out to you if you can, brother. Please, let's converse so you can help us. Because again, we can't keep letting people like the motel room make videos. We have to have real content created out here. And I do believe you believe in what we do here in Go James Kingdom.
Go James Kingdom. Can you actually click on one of your videos? So
I have to go.
Wow. Now he's got to go. That's.
I have to go review a video that I've already done. You know, I create content and not just
that's nasty, man.
So I gotta go do that, man. All right, man. I'll see y'all later. Hey, shout out.
We don't even want to help you out, man.
Yeah, I mean, I know I will. I've talked to Johnny several times, not even just with PC, but like on TikTok.
Yeah.
Johnny for
Can y'all just
I was just on his playback the other day. Yeah, I've been on his playback the other day. Yeah, come on, man. Hey, listen, man.
I've been talking with Johnny for literally years at this point. I mean, it's been definitely over a year. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. But
we've been having fun. Man. Yeah, TikTok. Yeah, man. Be good, Lo, man. Enjoy your Sunday, brother. Yeah. 9 p.m., sir. 9 p.m., Lo. 9 p.m., Leo. Lo. 9 p.m., Lo.
We know 444 struck a chord. That's why he pulled back up.
No, go get 444 tonight. Tell 444 9 p.m., sir. Okay, make sure you tell him 9 p.m., sir. Okay,
But Johnny,
make sure you tell him.
We got things to do, man. We got things. You're gonna be over there
That's
by yourself,
fine.
man.
That's
Yeah,
fine. I'm not gonna be by myself. I told you. You see, I got a fan base. I got fans, brother. We all content creators here, brother. You got your fans. I got mine. Don't worry. We good. Don't worry. I'm gonna make sure to turn on the promotions too, because I want to make sure I get paid off of you. This is great. But listen, let's end today's show because my boss just said it's time to end the show. Thank you, Lamont, for allowing us to come on your platform, sir. Without you, GOAT James Kingdom would be nothing. We would never have 100,000 members on our Facebook group, over 6,000 followers on Instagram, over 5,000 followers on TikTok, and obviously the 3,000, which is very difficult to get on YouTube members, subscribers. Not to mention, we got members as well, ladies and gentlemen. Our membership is going to continue to grow. So if you guys like the content here in GOAT James Kingdom, don't be afraid to become a member of the channel. It only costs $4.99 to support what Brandon and I do, which will give you exclusive content and perks available to you as a GOAT James Kingdom member. Not to mention, if you upgrade, you'll get exclusive stuff like merch, graphs and memes made for you, videos, reels. We got GJK hats, posters, contests. We do big things, and we actually talk the game of basketball. So if you guys love what we do, again, continue to support us. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also comment and share our content elsewhere. Again, we go live every Sunday noon right here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel with the B. Lee and A. Johnny. This is what we do best, okay, ladies and gentlemen? So we want to thank everybody for showing up here and having a great time with us here on another great Sunday afternoon as we were talking basketball like we always do. Locker Room, thank you for showing up. Lamont, thank you for showing up. Lo, thanks for showing up. All you guys, thanks for showing up like you guys always do and support what we do. And like I told y'all, ladies and gentlemen, this is GOAT James Kingdom.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
You got knocked the fuck out, bitch! Yeah!
If you're a basketball fan and you're tired of basketball shows that talk about fake narratives and using non-basketball terms like killer instinct, playoff translation, gravity, come to GOAT James Kingdom.
Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom, where basketball lives forever. You get to enjoy BB and A. Johnny talk basketball every Sunday noon Eastern Time right here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel. Support by subscribing and also check out the membership at GOAT James Kingdom.
Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom, where basketball lives forever. Here in GOAT James Kingdom, we not only talk the game of basketball, we actually watch it. And by becoming a member of GOAT James Kingdom, you'll have access to watch the games with us right here on Playback TV/GOAT James Kingdom. All GOAT James Kingdom members will have access to watch the games with us, especially when the Los Angeles Lakers face anyone in the NBA. Also, we'll be going live with other games and other streams regarding the basketball. If you like the content here in GOAT James Kingdom, please hit that like button, comment, become a subscriber to the channel, and also don't forget to become a member of GOAT James Kingdom.